I'm gonna do this in the middle of the day so no one watches this, and then I get to flirt with all these boys by myself. Yep. Let's do it. I switched rooms to streaming. I have the whole house right now because everyone has left me to my lonesome self. Anyway, if you can hear random shit in the background, yeah, it's because it's construction and it's disgusting. Let's see if this works. Please work. I remember it worked last time, but it's been a while since I played this game. Here we go. Oh, that's real quiet. Some files were extracted, blah 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 blah. Okay, wait, let me pull up the thing. So you don't think that I'm just, reading to myself. Please see it. Oh god, it's huge. Why is this like that? Stop it. Okay, well that's that, and then yeah. Is it kind of cutting off? It's cutting off a little bit. It's not important. Is it important? No, it's probably not important. I'm gonna mute down the music a little bit, because I remember that was a problem last time. Yeah. Let me just figure shit out. Yep, okay, we are good to go. So the last time I played this, I romanced Jonathan, Josuke, Jotaro. Fuck, that was a mistake. And I think that's it. We tried to go for the Super Dio ending. Didn't really work out because apparently that wasn't the ending. And I have, in my own free time, I've dabbled a little bit with the YouTubes, and I found that there's certain things you have to do if you want to fucking get the ultimate Dio ending. Not necessarily being a good ending, not necessarily being a bad ending either, just putting that out there. And yeah, yep. Let me do a sound test real quick. 3, 2, 1. I think I sound vaguely okay, so whatever, let's do it. Okay, so this one I will be trying to date, what's his face? I dated Jonathan, Josuke, Jotaro, so I'm dating Joseph? Yeah, so I'll be dating Joseph first, then I'll be doing the Dio ending, and then the other villain ending, which, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot I actually read all of this. As I walk up the slope, I'm trying not to drag my feet. Students wearing the same uniform are walking along the same incline, split into little groups and talking animatedly even though it's so early in the morning. Why the hell are they so happy? This school has one of the worst reputations in the whole city, goddamn. But I guess it takes a special kind of person to come to a school like this, the kind of person who doesn't care that they're going to a school designed especially for delinquents. Maybe I'm just grumpy. Mornings aren't my thing. Sorry. I kick a rock along with me. I kick Dwayne The Rock Johnson with me, going as far to veer my path when I kick it too far and out of my way. All these kids be damned. This rock will be my new friend. Isn't there like an actual game in Japan that little kids like to play? Like they actually do kick a rock and they have to follow like the line on the road? It's kind of stupid. Oh no, it's just walking down the line on the road. It's not that I have the intention of not making friends at this new school, but starting a school year in the middle of the semester wasn't gonna be easy. Everyone's already gotten into their little friend groups, have already bonded. Not much room for a new kid. Especially one who isn't even a delinquent. Why am I in this school? Like, I recall Josuke's, like, we told him something about streaking. Is that seriously why we're not gonna fucking, like, go to another school? Hey, Solar Flare! Long time no see, and I am so sad because the first time you're seeing me, I am revealing to you that I play these kinds of games. Oh dear god. How you doing? How you doing? I kick the rock a little too forcefully and it skitters far ahead of me. I watch in slow motion as it zooms towards a storm drain. Is that a goddamn airplane? Can you hear a goddamn airplane? Okay, goodbye. Goodbye, airplane. Thank you. Do I have to move? Again? God. Killing time at work, how about you? Oh, are you still doing the night shift? I just finished my bar exams. Hopefully I passed, and I'll be starting work in January. That'll be fun. Nope. I just killed my one and only friend. Oh boy. So this is it, huh? So this is Christmas. Sorry. I was expecting busted windows and weeds, maybe a little bit of ominous lighting, but it looks like any other school. I wish I could change the background color of this because it's really hard to read sometimes. The kids too, sure, there's more than a few crazy hairstyles and most have taken very generous liberations with the uniform, but they're not that bad. Still stuck on nights. Ah, okay. I hope you're hanging in there, as kudos to you, night shifts are kind of difficult, in my opinion. And thank you. No, I can't get weak. Even if I'm lonely, I can't let my guard down. If I do, the next thing I'll know, I'll be in the gang and committing petty crimes and arson. Gotta stay on my toes. Constant vigilance. Hey there. Okay, it's my boy. This one we've dated before, so we can't date him again. I jump and immediately take on a defensive stance as I've seen in old kung fu movies. The guy laughs and looks me up and down. Pretty crimes. Oh, boom! Get fucked! It's so smooth. Well there, pal, I ain't looking for trouble. He seems nice enough, I ease my fist down. I don't think this matters. What's it to you, bitch? The guy gives an awkward laugh. Well, I mean... So Jonathan asked me to give you a little tour. I remember I went nuts when I first saw Jonathan, because that guy's great. Yo, Josuke, yeah. Oh yeah, my stupid name. I'll be Susie Q, because why not? Well, Susie Q, let's get going, shall we? Hell yeah. Is Susie Q actually in this game? I don't know. Josuke shows me around, kids are milling around the hallways and filtering into classrooms, paying us little mind. Is the volume okay? Or like, is it garbage? It might be garbage, it's okay. Everything actually looks pretty ordinary. Okay, I just want to see my next boy. Don't judge a book by its cover. Asshole alert, here we go. Here we go. Okay, let's go. Wait, what? This one we have to date. I have not dated him before, so... but I mean, I think he's the typical character in the dating sim where like you have to be funny with him, and otherwise he'll be like, oh, you're too serious, and then he won't like you. Before I have any time to ask, a guy bounds up to us and wraps an arm around Josuke's neck like they're the best of buds. Music's fine? Okay, cool. By Josuke's face, I can tell that that's most likely not the case. Oh, Josuke-chan! Josuke sighs through his nose and doesn't bother to hide his annoyance. I told you not to call me that. The guy pinches Josuke's cheek. And I told you to call me senpai, but you don't. This is what people call a stalemate, Josuke-chan. Josuke huffs and shrugs the guy's arm off of him. Shouldn't you be in class? Nah. Josuke scoffs. What do you mean, nah? Class isn't optional. It is when you have bigger fish to fry. I've been quietly watching the exchange the whole time, but now the guy's eyes fall upon me. I thought that this said fail, and I was like, my eyeballs. My myopia is going crazy. Speaking of fish I'd like to fry, he holds his hand out to me. I'm Joseph. Joseph Joestar. Okay, sorry. I'm disgusting. I actually found like these JoJo postcard things with like really nice art on the back, and I made myself a JoJo wall. So anyone who goes into my room now, they immediately know that I'm a piece of shit. And I have no friends. I'm kidding. Did you just call me a fish? Josuke grins before- oh, Joseph grins before giving me a lazy wink. Well, if you're a fish, then I'll be the water. Okay. Look at his face, he's like, you can't say this kind of shit, dude. Yeah, same bro. I'm him right now. You can't say this kind of shit. It's kind of cringy. It's like really... what the hell is that even supposed to mean? Interpret it as you will. Wait, so are you the person frying the fish or are you the water? Both. So boiling water. There we go. But water doesn't fry fish. Shut up a bit. Josuke rolls his eyes and rests his hand on his cocked hip. Stop harassing the new kid and just tell us what you want. Joseph straightens up and finally gets to the heart of the matter. Have you seen Caesar around? The bell rings, signaling that the class is starting. The last few stragglers in the hallway disappear into different doors, leaving the three of us alone. Joseph doesn't seem perturbed in the slightest. He's probably in class, you know, like he's supposed to be, like you're supposed to be. Joseph sticks his tongue out at Josuke playfully. Don't act like you don't cut class, Josu-chan. Me and the new kid aren't fooled in the slightest. It's clear that Josuke is about to sputter some response, but the Joseph guy gives a hearty laugh and claps him on the back. I'm sorry, man, I'm only teasing you. Can you start teasing me? God damn it! Like, why am I watching you two talk? Hello, I'm right fucking here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Just make it so easy. The chair that I'm sitting on, it's like either broken or something. Every time I lean back, I almost fall over. It's kind of scary and very, very, very unnecessary. We gotta get going, fish guy. What's Caesar look like? Cut Josuke. We gotta get going, fish guy. Ha! Well, I guess I had that one coming. He gives Josuke one last pat on the back for good measure before giving us a cheery goodbye. As he leaves, he calls back. If you see Caesar, tell him to come meet me by the fountain, or he automatically loses the race. The race? You thought this was a dating sim, not a TV show. Exactly. Like, where's the action? Where's the, you know, I have one option choice thingy, and it's been like 10 minutes. This question is heard only by me because Joseph is jogging merrily down the race and turning the corner. Well, that guy is certainly something. Josuke laughs. Yeah, that's certainly one way to put it. But really, he's not a bad guy, he's just rambunctious? Yeah, that's a good word. That's a big word. I didn't know I was going to the fucking Cornell spelling bee over here. Rambunctious. Just be like, he's cool. He ha-has. Okay? I only speak dumb English, please stop. He sucks in his deep... Wow, he sucks in a deep breath and lets his cheeks puff out before exhaling it. Anyway, let's get back to that tour. I really don't care about the tour, I want to go to class. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah, stuff about floating with Josuke. That's a humble little school. Guess it's time to get to class now. You right. Oh my god. Okay, look, we can't date Jonathan. We can't. Yvette, focus. Focus. You're cleaning up the game. You're 100%ing the game. Don't date Jonathan for the love of God and all that is pure in this holy land. Okay, stop. He starts out blushing, he's clearly the best pick. Exactly! He's the cutest. He's the best guy. Although in this storyline it's kind of weird because it's like he's your teacher, so it's kind of like fucked up. But you know, I'm gonna pretend that I'm me and I'm an adult, so... Actually, no. That's me, like, dating Jonathan. I guess I can't really be an adult when I'm dating... What's his face again? How old is Joseph in the show? Wasn't he, like, 17? And then he got married at, like, 18? And then Suzy Q was, like, 16? Something weird like that. Everyone looks at us when we enter the room, blah 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 blah. There you are, I was starting to wonder if you two had gone lost. Oh, Solar, you should never start, because if you start, you might get trapped in it. Like me. I was like, I'll just try it, and then next thing I know, I'm finishing season 1 within one sitting. Oops. And also you realize that you have no friends. Okay, so, you know, don't. Looks at me and smiles even. No, stop flirting. Stop flirting. You must be Suzy Q. It's great to meet you. Sup. I can see his smile slip slightly, but he seems to take it in stride. He's probably used to informal speech from students after all. Did Josuke give you a good tour? I hope he wasn't too troublesome. We only did a handful of pretty crimes. Nothing federal, rest assured. Jonathan shakes his head, and Josuke laughs before heading towards his seat. Would you like to introduce yourself to the class, Suzy Q? I very much would like to not do it, but I know it's a rhetorical question. I turn to the class. Hey plebs, hi. So, okay. I'm Suzy Q. I'm ready to get this year over with. Final statement, I got this. And, yeah, that's it, I guess. A+. Best Oscar speech ever. Please hire me. You can reach me at, Yvette, at gmail.cool.legitimate.com. Yes. Class looks underwhelmed by my intro. But I guess it's to be expected. Okay, Jessica gives me a small thumbs up anyway. Sup, nerds? Here y'all learning what kind of nerd wants to learn, am I right? Sorry. Thank you for that introduction, Susie Q. Joseph, Jonathan, they've got to come up with better names. Claps his hands together. We've got a few seats available, choose whichever one you want. If I recall, there's once I picked the seat, right? And then like that guy came over to talk to us or something. I think, if memory serves correctly from last stream, which was like in October or whatever. The classroom is mostly full, but score, there's a couple window seats still open. Jesus Christ, that was scary. I make a beeline for one before anyone else can snag it. Nothing like having a constant distraction beside me from the very first day of class. Alright, settle down. I get comfortable as Mr. Jonathan calls roll and sets into the lesson of the day. The view outside the window is great. I can see some of the grounds and pretty much all of the courtyard with the fountain. It's all empty, not really a surprise since everyone is in class. Of course. That's the guy from earlier. Even with the distance between us, I can spot him easily. After all, he's got to be like 6'13" and built like a linebacker. He's huddling on the far side of the fountain from me with some blonde guy who's almost as huge as he is. I love them. Like, they're such... I wish that part 2 showed more of them, like, just being bros. Instead of him dying. Like... Why'd they have to kill him? Why'd they have to do that? I'm not over it at all. I haven't seen past part 3, should I be here? There's no real spoilers, but if you want to be like, you know, pure virgin eyes walking into part 4, etc., you should not watch this. Because there are gonna be some characters that are from part 4. Well, actually, there's like one main character from part 4 that's gonna be... Oh, wait. There's gotta be a... Yeah, just stop. Just quit on out. Just click the X button. You look for Mass Effect streams? Alright, thanks for popping by, Daleski. Are they? No, they've got a turtle, and now I'm even more confused. A little distracted. Oh, Mr. Jonathan, please. I almost fall out of my seat as I realize everyone in the class is looking at me, and also because I leaned halfway out my window trying to see what those guys were doing. I'm fine. Not cool. I hunkered down in my seat. I hunkered down in my seat like that'll make... What? English. Like that'll make it so nobody can see how embarrassed I am. It's a delinquent school. Why does it even matter if I'm paying attention? Paying attention. I can't read. My name is, Jared. I'm 19. My Jonathan, my Jonathan. Fucking, I can't. I'm done. I'm so. My Jonathan. I'm sorry. Mr. Jonathan's giving me an exasperated smile and going back to the lesson, like he's a cool uncle instead of a teacher in charge of straightening out a bunch of goof-offs. Maybe I should at least try to stay focused. Okay. No offense to Mr. Jonathan, I've never been able to pay attention long enough to listen to a lecture. It's only about 5 minutes before my pencil is just scribbling in the margin of my notebook instead of taking notes, while my brain tries to figure out how buff Mr. Jonathan is under his stuffy teacher clothes. What a weird thing to be analyzing, but okay. The verdict. Ripped enough to make all these guys at the fountain look like pipsqueaks. It's true. What happened to them, anyway? Casually look over the window to scan the courtyard, but they're gone. Huh. Guess they're done with their turtle business. I settle back in my seat and pick up my pencil again. Maybe I can at least make it seem like I'm a good student. Sorry I'm late, I was busy winning a bet. All heads turn to the direction of the classroom door. Standing there with the smuggest grin I've ever seen is Joseph. Just why? Why am I doing this? It's 2:08 in the afternoon. Why am I doing this? It's nice to see that you finally decided to join us. Sass from the teacher. Ooh. But he's got a patient smile on. What a big old teddy bear. Good to know that we can get away with stuff. Of course. What else am I gonna do around here? Joseph laughs and saunters through the rows of occupied desks and chairs towards me. I feel like this is slightly out of character because knowing Joseph, He probably go to school and pay attention because that's what his grandma Erina would want. Just saying. But anyway, he comes closer to me. I'm struck again by just how big he is. Wait, why is he coming over here? All of a sudden, I remember the empty seat behind me, and Joseph tosses himself into it like he owns it. No need to stop just because I'm here. Go back to doing your teacher thing. Even though I can't see him, I can hear the goofy smile on his face. He's mad. He's hella mad. Mr. Jonathan looks like he's this close to rolling his eyes so hard he falls over, but instead he just turns back to the chalkboard and goes back to the lesson. Turn around. Turn around. Every now and then again. Holding back on impulses is for chumps. I turn around in my seat to size Joseph up. Congrats on winning your bet. Joseph grins and gives me a thumbs up. Thanks! It was just for vending machine snacks. But it was always fun to kick Caesar's butt at something. Yeah, I love that song too. But I think she sang live recently, and you can tell that she's really, her throat is really, like, damaged or something. That's sad, but like, oh well. What's her name again? Bonnie... I forgot her name. Uh-oh. Whoops! It's always fun to kick Caesar's butt at something. Ah, so the blonde guy was Caesar. I guess as much, but now it's confirmed. What were you doing with the turtle? Oh, you saw that? We were racing them. Of course you were. And they like water, right? So we brought them to the fountain after so they wouldn't shrivel up or anything. Huh, I didn't know that. Cool. Never really thought twice about turtles before, but Joseph is smiling like a goof and it's contagious enough that my face hurts. I turn around before Mr. Jonathan can catch me not keeping up with the good student facade. Well, Mr. Jonathan, like, he does, wow, he's real bad at his job. I literally had an entire conversation with the dude while facing the back of the class, but I guess he doesn't know. I even start to take notes again. But there's a thump on the back of my chair and I straighten up. I can feel something digging into my back, and the person sitting next to me looks over with sympathy in their eyes. I turn my head just enough to see Joseph's feet up on the back of my chair, soles of his shoes right in my face. Fucking asshole. What the crap, man? It's only my first day. Then again, should I really have expected anything else from a school of delinquents? Can you not remain calm and... Yep. We tie his fucking shoelaces together because that's the correct thing to do when someone's being a giant-ass dick. I wait until Mr. Jonathan's turned around towards the board, and then turn around enough to look Joseph straight in the eye and pull one of his shoelaces undone. This is like the beginning of a porno. I don't like it. He blinks at me and the grin spreads across his face as he watches me pull the other one loose. By the time I'm done tying them together in the worst knot I can think of, he's trying to stifle laughs behind his hand. I toss him a chef's kiss and then turn back to my notebook grinning like an idiot. My seat shakes as he tries to undo the knot, and after a minute his shoes are back on the floor so he can struggle with it some more, but he's still snickering to himself, so I pat myself on the back for a job well done. Ow, my leg. So, like, he literally... How did he... Okay, so if I did this, and then I got my shoes tied together, and he can touch his legs, so he's literally like this, and he's like, okay? What? How does he do this? Everything hurts! I'm dying! Okay, stop. I almost fell again. Because this chair is broken, I almost died again. Okay. It takes at least 10 years, but the bell finally rings and everybody starts piling out of the classes. What the fuck is that? Piling out of the classroom. I just stay in my seat. No point is trying to fight through that mess. Make sure you do the reading tonight. As long as it's not Great Gatsby, I'm good. Nobody really listens to him, but he seems like he kind of expected that and doesn't look too put out. The blonde guy from the fountain, Caesar, appears in the doorway just as the crowd of people escaping the classroom starts to thin out. He's really oh no. Yeah, he fucking flexible. Yeah, I won't die. I'm gonna stop doing stupid things in my house. Wait, where? I read this. Okay, good. Hello, CZ. Taking your time, Jojo? We should totally just stab Caesar! Sorry, no. He turns to me instead of waiting for Joseph to answer and gives me some kind of amused, pitying look. Thanks, airplane. I can hear myself think. You're so loud. I hope you guys can't hear the planes because they're really loud in my ears. But then again, you know, proximity and all that. I'm so sorry that you have to sit next to this idiot. Oh, you can't hear them? That's fantastic. Hey. Just ignore him if he gives you any trouble. He's harmless. Trouble's my middle name. I glance over at Joseph, but he's got a grin on his face like Caesar isn't talking trash on him right in front of him. I turn back to Caesar with a matching grin. Trouble's my middle name. Ha! What? Caesar rolls his eyes like he's going for a record. Good lord, there's two of you. Joseph punches Caesar in the shoulder, looking like he wants something. Caesar shoves him off, and they basically slap fight their way to the door together. Okay. Are they friends or enemies? You're just jealous that I get to sit next to someone cute. Oh, he called me cute, guys! He called me cute. Boom! Okay, I'm done. Oh? I hurry up and focus on packing my stuff. Why is he blushing? Packing my stuff up and hope they're too busy bickering with each other to notice how face my red is getting. Wow. How red my face is getting. Jesus. My face is getting red because I can't fucking read. And I'm embarrassed. Joseph is in the class next day, which, whatever, delinquent school. See, again, like he would go to school because Grandma Erina would kick his fucking ass. Okay, well. When it gets all the way to Friday and he still hasn't showed up, I start to worry a little bit. Just a little, you know, the normal amount. No big deal. I actually managed to get to school a little early for once, and there's still a bunch of people hanging out all over the courtyard. Hey, it's Caesar. Oh hey, it's that blonde guy that was with Joseph. That was his name, right? Hey, Caesar. Please. Let me know where my future husbando is, please. I wave to get his attention, and he breaks off from his group to come over. I haven't seen Joseph in a couple days. Is he okay? Caesar sighs. He's fine, just cutting glass. He seems a lot chiller now than when he was around Joseph. How are his pants on? Like, the waistband, that's at least like 2 sizes too big. It's like, and this belt ain't doing shit. Oh, okay. I guess I'll get to class then. You're in Jonathan's first, right? I'll walk you. He falls into step with me, and the boy. Oh no! I can't read again. And boy, is it a lot easier to push through the crowds with a big dude to clear a path for me. That's literally what I do in like Disneyland kind of places. Caesar hasn't said anything, so I feel compelled to break the silence between us. Let's save here real quick. So you and Joseph. How long have you and Joseph known each other? Caesar chuckles. Ever since I boxed his ears for back-talking our 5th grade teacher, a few schoolyard brawls later, and I can't get rid of him. I try to imagine the two of them as kids, but I can't picture them as anything other than beefcakes, so in my head they're just 2 huge dudes in elementary school uniforms throwing hands on the playground. I laugh so hard I almost fall over. Crud, he must have been such a brat as a kid. This is when you know that they can't put swear words in the game. Crud! You can't even imagine, he hasn't grown up one bit. He's a good person though, when he's not causing trouble. Definitely no heart of gold, but it's in the right place at least. He looks all fond. Guess there's more to both of them than I thought. Does he like him? Oh no, am I stealing his man? Uh-oh. Oh no. Uh-oh. Gee darn it, fiddlesticks. Fudge cakes. Make poop. We're outside of the classroom now and he opens the door for me. Okay, bro. Like, just let me know if you want me to back off because I'll back off. Oh no, am I gonna have to fight Caesar? We should totally just stab Caesar, sorry. I'll hunt him down this weekend. Let me know if you need me to punch him for you or anything. I know I read that completely wrong, but like the end of the day, I read out something similar, so whatever. It's cute that he thinks I wouldn't punch someone for myself. I throw him a thumbs up anyway. You got it. Bye, dude. The rest of the day literally takes forever to pass. Ugh, maybe if school wasn't so boring, I wouldn't have ended up at this cram school. At least Mr. Jonathan tries to make things interesting, which is more than I can say for any of my other teachers, past or present. But sweet, sweet freedom after the final bell rings. I hustle out before anybody can do something stupid like ask me to stay after or anything. It's a beautiful day out, breezy and not a cloud in the sky, but I have a ton of homework, so I cut through the park and I spotted the other day on my way home. Ow! Ow! Shit! Okay. There's a lot of students and joggers and moms with kids hanging out in the open areas, but there's a path that goes off into the trees that looks like it probably leads in the right direction home. The pathway is still all sunny, but there's a lot of trees on either side that make it all dark and cool over the shrubs and things planted off the path. Sorry, I'm like leaning in to read because my goddamn eyesight. There's even one of those big gate things over the path up ahead, looking all formal. It's pretty cool, but I'm totally turned around by this point. And what? I'm totally turned around by this point? Why is she turned around? Sorry. I have no idea if I'm going the right direction. The Sans just shows up. It's like, turn the motherfucking day! Lamau! Suddenly it's Undertale. Okay. Oh hey, is that? Joseph's crouched over in the next bend of the path, checking something out under the bushes. Sneak up on him. Oh man, this is gonna be good. I tiptoe as carefully as I can across the gravel towards him, and when I'm just a few feet away, I see this little black and white dog under the bushes in front of him. Oh, it's growling. It's looking right at me, and I put a finger to my lips like it's gonna understand not to give me away. And holy crap, it actually puts its little snub nose in the air and looks away. And Joseph still hasn't got a clue. Score. I slap both my hands down on Joseph's shoulders. Gotcha! Joseph screams higher than I can even get. Okay. Joseph screams higher than... I'm pretty sure there's something wrong with this sentence, but okay. And flings himself away, and his huge arm clips me and knocks me sprawling on the gravel. I'm laughing my ass off so hard I don't even care. You scared the crap out of me. Got you good. He's got dirt in his hair and he's grinning like an idiot. And oh no, he's cute. This is so unfair. Yeah, you did. He pushes himself to his feet and offers a hand down to me, and when I take it, he pulls me to my feet like I don't weigh a thing. Wow. Okay, cool your jets, and get a grip. So what are you doing out here anyways? Smooth as silk? Oh, here, check this little guy out. He gestures to the dog, who proceeds to give him the most intense stink eye I've ever seen. It's actually pretty impressive. I'm trying to get him to come out, but he's being a big baby about it. The stink eye intensifies. Offer him food? You always gotta give him food. Hang on, maybe I've got something. I swing my backpack off and rifle through it. Aha! I pull out a half-empty pack of beef jerky. Harf. I crouch down and hold out a piece to the dog. Here, it's for you. You hungry? The dog glares at me while he sniffs at it. Then he snaps it out of my hand so fast I barely see him move. I feel like it should have been Iggy, and it should have been coffee gum, and there was a big missed opportunity. But it's okay, this is still a good game. It's fine. Dang, he's going to town on that. Poor little guy must have been really hungry. Joseph snickers, or he just really likes beef jerky. I go to grab another piece for him, but Joseph's holding the pack. What the hell? How did he get it out of my hand without me noticing? He's got a piece sticking out of his mouth, and I snort and push him off balance so I can grab the bag back. The dog's ears are all perked up as he waits for another piece, and this time when he takes it, he lets me scritch behind his ears as he pins it under his paws and tears it up. Okay, good boy. Something occurs to me that I'm not actually sure this is a boy dog. Then he rolls over. Oh right, this part is so awkward. I remember reading this the first time. He rolls over onto his back for belly scratches and, yep, he's a boy dog. Dog balls. Gross. It's just a nutsack. Why? I don't give a fuck. But okay. Joseph snickers next to me, and yeah, okay, it's pretty funny. Why are dog balls and anatomy funny? They're just balls. Okay. Okay. He reaches out to pet the dog too, but before he even touches its fur, the dog twists around and bites him. Okay. Ah! Actually, he screams really high pitched, right? Sorry. He yanks his hand back and the dog lets go, snapping up the last of the jerky before it runs off into the woods. Are you okay? What a little asshole. Hey, they swore here. How come my character says crud? What the hell? Okay. Well, my character should say fuck, because that's the type of person I am. He's cradling his hand so I can't see too well, but I think he might be bleeding. Hang on, I might have something. I rifle through my bag again and come up with my work bandana. Good thing yesterday was laundry day. I get him to show me his hand, and yeah, he is bleeding a little. Man, that looks like it hurts. I try to be gentle as I wrap the bandana around his hand. Dang, his hands are big. Is big hands like related to big feet, and then big feet is related to, you know, let the character say fuck 2020. That's my only review for this game. I try to be blah 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 blah. Is there anything you don't have in that bag? I suddenly realize I'm holding his hand in both of mine, and I can feel my face heat up. Maybe if I don't look at him, he won't notice how bad I'm probably blushing. So, think you can... Look at his fucking face! Think you can kiss it better? He actually sounds a little bit shy. Oh wow. Holy wow. I can't even get myself to say anything. Kiss it! Kiss his bloody hand, you dumbass! I'm still holding his hand! Smooth! Real smooth! That's the least smooth thing you've ever heard. This game is so... I lean down and drop a quick kiss on his pinky knuckle, the only one out of the bandana. I wonder how she wrapped his hand, if she like managed to not wrap his pinky knuckle. Like, how? Because no matter what, you're gonna have to wrap over that part of the hand if you want to cover the whole thing, right? How are you just gonna like cover 5 fingers or some? Sorry, 4 fingers. Hi, I've known you for a week. Kiss my bleeding hand covered in dog spit. Also, you don't know where my hands have been. What if I just went to the toilet, didn't wash my hands? And knowing Joseph, he probably doesn't wash his hands. Any better? Idiot! Haha, yeah, definitely. Score! Well, just don't tell anybody about my magic healing powers. Oh, come on. Do I have a stand? Do I have a stand that can just punch things and then everything will be better? Do I have a stand that can reattach limbs? Huh? Fuck. Stands that could heal are the biggest mistake in JoJo, and I will stand by that forever. He's definitely holding my hand now. Holy smokes. No problem, your secret's safe with me. Can I be your sidekick if your nemesis shows up? Disgusting! I finally managed to look at him and he's grinning all huge and adorable and I'm so done for. It should be illegal to be that cute. I give him my best grin back. I don't know, it's a lot of responsibility. Come on, give me a chance. He stands and pulls me to my feet easy as anything. I can't believe that like I played this game. Cause I hate his storyline. I kinda hate it. I don't get it. Don't tell anyone about my magic healing kisses or I have to kiss everyone in this hot muscles. Oh no! I guess I have to kiss everyone. Oh gosh. How about you tell me your backstory while I walk you home, so I know what I'm up against. Okay, but if we get ambushed by evil ninjas, such as Naruto, and his entire team because Naruto sucks, you better hold your own. He gives me a thumbs up with his good hand. I won't let you down. I am doomed in the best way. I'm going to fall off my chair. Ow! Oh, it's May. Much better. Okay, I really should get out of bed before I fall asleep again. Instead of feeling the normal bored annoyance as I stretch and I stumble my way into my uniform, I'm actually pretty excited today. Over the last few- oh god. I know what's coming. Well, for the last few weeks I figured out there's a 50-50 shot Joseph will show up to his class on any given day. According to Caesar, those odds used to be a lot lower. Also, according to Caesar, the odds changed once I started coming to the school. Also, he's like my, what you call it? Wingman. Okay, I got you, Caesar. Thanks, bro. Even if Joseph doesn't show up, Caesar and I usually have a cool time hanging out, and after school we can usually track Joseph down so the three of us can chill together. I still hope Joseph shows up today. Class is way more fun with someone to goof off with. Dang, I'm kinda late. Well, late for being early. What? There's still time before the bell, but I like getting in at least a few minutes early so I can trash talk with Caesar and get ready for the day. There's still a few people hanging around the courtyard, but mostly everyone's already inside. I better hurry. That's an unnecessary cutscene. Mr. Jonathan isn't here yet, so most of the other students are just standing around talking. Oh hell yeah! Joseph's here. I catch his eye, we grin at each other as I saunter over and toss myself into my seat. You're here early? Oh, am I? I haven't noticed. No, everybody's late because it's already like 2 o'clock. Come on, people. He's acting a little different. It's not a big thing, but he's definitely plotting something. We all know that you never get here early before Mr. Jonathan is at least 20 minutes into a lecture. Oh, okay. Joseph puts a hand to his chest like I've wounded him. Now you listen here, Susie Q. I am an excellent student and I will not have you slandering my good name like this. Remember how Joseph just cheated on his wife? Thanks, Araki. You just ruined a perfectly good character. Thanks, Araki. You're up to something. Yeah, I'm not. R2. Yeah, so his character, like, it was totally 100% out of character, the whole, like, cheating thing. Because the author decided, oh, we need the next season to come out, but I don't know how to make another Joestar. Because technically they all related to each other, by the way. Like, this guy, he's actually like, Josuke's father. But like, that's like in a different timeline, kind of. Like, he was the Joestar from like 1938 or something. And then, okay, it's so complicated. How do I explain this? Okay, the show is about like a long generation kind of thing of like Joestars, and each of them fighting their own battles and shit. And they're all related. But just that in this game, in order to make it like a viable dating sim and to, you know, keep people interested, I guess, they have to select all the Joestars at their prime. And so, I mean, I'm sure there's people who want to date like 80-year-old Joseph, who does exist in the show. But most people will probably like to date Joseph before he turned into an absolute fuckwad by the author because he cheated on his wife. Anyway, he grins. Okay, maybe a little. I should just shut up. Just end the stream. I knew it. I lean in over his desk conspiratorially. Is this a word? Is that a word? Conspiratorially. What? Oh, it's a word! Fuck. Okay, cool. Damn. So you gonna let me in on the plan? I prefer to utilize the element of surprise. This isn't a prank on me, right? It's not. He traces a cross over his heart, but the grin hasn't left his face. Promise. Before I can pry anymore, Mr. Jonathan comes into the room. It means you're in cahoots. Cahoots, I say cahoots! They could have just said cahoots. You know, it's another rambunctious moment. Like, you don't... Please, stop flexing. I don't know these words. As in, I know what it means to conspire, you just don't have to say it like conspiratorially. Good morning, class. Dang. Well, I'm sure I'll find out pretty soon anyway. Mr. Jonathan starts in on his usual morning stuff. The guy tries, but there's only so much he can do to make an 8 AM cram class interesting. Even with the anticipation of Joseph's mysterious prank, I can already feel myself zoning out, like me right now when I yawn into the microphone. Okay. The class is deathly silent. Mr. Jonathan clears his throat. So, on to the next order of business. This time, the whole class bursts into laughs. Who's responsible for this? Josuke bolts straight up from his chair. So, this is... that's his grandson. Great-grandson. Yeah, so this is his great-grandson. Yeah. Joseph bolts up straight in his chair. It's not me. I didn't say it was you. I'm just clearing my name here and now. Another quack comes out from nowhere. Where is that coming from? Jonathan looks pretty flustered and everyone looks around to try and find the perpetrator. I, of course, already know the culprit. Our eyes meet and Joseph drops me a wink. See how it plays out. I try to hide my grin and glance back at Joseph. He laughs but skillfully disguises it as a cough. I look back at Mr. Jonathan. He's clearly trying hard not to laugh himself. Alright, that was a good joke, but we really need to get back to the matter at hand. Mr. Jonathan stops trying to talk and looks straight at Joseph. Oh crap. He figured it out. Well, I guess it's not hard if you know Joseph. Or, you know, even halfway paid attention to Joseph and I giggling and shooting each other meaningful glances all the time. We really have to work on our poker faces. A few silent seconds pass and Mr. Jonathan looks back to the rest of the class. I'm glad that Joseph had the common sense to stop with the quacks while we were still ahead. In any case, before I was interrupted, I was trying to tell you all about the class trip. The class trip. Class trip! The class erupts into excited chatter and Mr. Jonathan looks all happy. Alright, settle down, you're correct, it is a beach episode. He waits for the class to regain some composure before continuing. This year we'll be taking a trip to the beach each, let's get away. They say what they gotta say, gotta drink, clink, but oh stop it. More cheers, this is awesome. I look over at Joseph. I can see the gears in his head turning, he's probably already imagining all the shenanigans he can get up to at the beach. The class eventually settles down into the daily grind of learning stuff, but even with our noses in our textbooks, everyone is clearly busy thinking about the upcoming trip. Trip? Damn it. The end of the day. I'm really looking forward to some leftover spaghetti and trashy television. Hey, Susie Q, you heading home already? Nah, I'm off to fight crime unless you have a better offer. As a matter of fact, I do. Oh? He points at himself. The plan is to do him? What? Me? What? Oh, sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Sorry about that. Anyway, back to the thing. I guess we're doing him. He points at me. You? Big mouth-watering. Oh, he's just asking us to eat. Okay. Mouth-watering burgers with a side of greasy fries. That's certainly tempting. Only tempting? He lets out a huge sigh. I guess I'll have to pull out the big guns. He pauses dramatically. And a milkshake. Okay, I'm sold. Let's do it. Sold to the gentleman in the half shirt. It's not a half shirt. It's a 3/4 shirt at least. It's a fucking crop top. Just admit it. We both laugh. But anyways, I'm starving. Let's hit the road. Sure, let's blow this popsicle stand. Isn't that like 90% of the guys here? The crop top? Yes. It's a thing, I guess. Oh, like, Araki draws like really weird clothes for all of them. Like, there's either like a boobie window or it's like a half shirt. Which I mean is refreshing because for once I'm watching an anime where it's the guys who are being objectified instead of the ladies. So, I mean, no one's really making comments about whether this is appropriate or not. How is he not breaking any dress codes? How is he not? Okay, well, let's move on. Hell yeah. Gotta show off the sick abs. Hell yeah. And the sick, what are these called? Biceps. This is a pretty sweet ride. Joseph runs his hand over the dashboard before lovingly bopping his Hawaiian girl, Bobble, sending her hulaing. It's my pride and joy, my home away from home. He pulls his stick shift and eases onto the road. He's actually a really careful driver, never going over the speed limit and using his mirrors and turn signals and stuff like you're supposed to. Oh, great, wonderful. Are we gonna respect him for driving like a proper fucking person? No thanks. You don't get any credit. If you drive safe, I'm like, okay. If you drive bad, that's when I really, like, slap you. With his personality, I kind of figured he'd be a maniac behind the wheel. Well, that's just an asshole thing to say, but okay. Comment on his drive. No! Comment on his car. You really love your car, huh? Sorry. I'm now getting, like, the text from the person that's calling. Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Saying it's your home away from home is quite the statement. Well, it's a big hulking mass of metal that listens to me. A tap of my toe and a bend of my wrist and I can go anywhere I want to. And when I say wherever, I mean wherever. It lets me go places I've never really been, if I really wanted to. I could leave behind the life I have and just go. Oh shit, we gonna get into the deep shit now? I'm not ready! What the fuck? A big hulking mass of metal that listens to me just like home. Maybe it's more about the like his home is not a like a country or like a building. It's about travel and escapism. I think. Does that actually make sense? That actually kind of makes sense. Oh my god, there's actually like turn signal sounds. That's great. Wow, I never thought of it like that. That's deep. And we're fucking playing like a JOESTAR dating simulator. What kind of game am I playing? It's kind of romantic in a way. Joseph grins. What can I say? I'm a kind of romantic sap sometimes. Oh, I'm kind of a romantic sap sometimes. I look out the way. Oh my god, there's thunder. Why are you raining? Well, it's fucking raining, guys, so it's gonna be a spooky stream from now on because I'm really scared of thunder. Haha. I'm really scared of lightning. Haha. This is fine. I look out the window. How often does Joseph fantasize about leaving everything behind? I guess everyone has thoughts like that, but hearing Joseph say it makes me feel kinda sad. He seems like he has the good life, so what would make him want to leave it? Nah, I'll be fine. It's just like, I'm gonna be jump scared every 2 seconds. So, okay, I've seen this place, I've never been to it, it's kind of tacky and not quite in a good way, but I've heard the food is really good. Time to get our burger on. Let's eat until our arteries beg us to stop. Okay. I like the cut of your jib. I'll run in and get our food, today's too nice to be sitting inside, don't you think? Sounds good to me. What would you like? I'll have whatever you're having. Awesome, I'll be right back. I take a tentative seat on the hood of Joseph's car in the building. Blah, blah. It's really a nice day. He made a quick call to keep things outdoors. I tilt my head up to the sun and nearly feel like dozing off. I have returned! He's... Motherfucker. Sorry, if you heard that, that's thunder. He's brandishing a brown paper sack that's already getting dark with the grease at the bottom and 2 styrofoam cups. I kind of feel like vomiting, but okay. For a second I'm afraid he'll get mad at me being on top of his precious car, but instead he hops up on the hood right next to me. He used to fantasize about leaving everything behind, then you showed up, now he fantasizes about staying here with me! With me! No. We're not allowed to get deep on this channel. That's too deep. That's too... No! Oh my god, I almost fell off my chair again. I'm gonna change my chair. I'm gonna change my chair before I die. Wait, be right back. Okay. Hopefully this chair doesn't try to kill me. Hopefully. Looks like we're having the standard fast food meal of burgers, fries, and milkshakes as promised. A ground beef patty seasoned with a blend of salt and pepper, topped with an iceberg lettuce, freshly picked from the head and thinly sliced. Locally grown Roma tomato, all on a sesame seed bun. He pulls out each item and describe blah blah blah. Bon appetit. I laugh. You're a true gourmet. Only the finest of foods can sate my palate. He winks and unwraps his burger and then takes a huge bite. The acidity of the tomato pairs perfectly with the saltiness of the beef, a true venture into the realm of balanced flavor. Gordon Ramsay over here. I laugh and try out the fries, they're really good. I'm gonna throw my phone at the wall. Stop texting me. Oh wait, sorry, I missed something. I know you're being a goof, but it actually almost sounds like you know what you're talking about. I'll take a sip of my milkshake. Vanilla. She's just about to say Gordon would be proud. Vanilla shakes though. That's like the only time where vanilla is actually a good flavor. Think you'll go to culinary school when you graduate? Nah. Hi Yuri! How you doing? Oh no! Oh no. Okay everybody, it is now a PG-13 stream. Hello! We only talk about Barbies and Power Rangers and Barney. Yes, no I'm kidding. I'm just gonna say bad stuff and your sister's gonna judge me and it's okay. Hello, Yurai's sister. I'm still the cool friend. No, I'm not. I'm a loser. I'm a loser. I like food, but focusing on my whole life on it doesn't sound like a good time. He takes another bite of this burger. He looks thoughtful and maybe a little sad. I can tell he's got a lot more to say, so I keep myself busy with my burger. Wow, this is really tasty, and the thunder is really scary. Joseph takes a sip of his milkshake and sighs. Graduation really is right around the corner, isn't it? I nod. Joseph fiddles with his straw. Caesar's going to Italy on a scholarship. The guy's got his whole life planned out. Even I can tell that bothers him. I swallow my bite. Are you upset? What are your plans after high school? Do you know what you want to do with your life? Joseph grins hugely, all bright and carefree. Nope! Not in the slightest! Fucking high five, Joseph, because I also don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It looks almost kinda sad though. Yo, big fucking mood! I didn't know we were going on a field trip right here, but I guess we are, so buckle in people, it's time to cry about life and being stressed out and not knowing what you want to do. Here we go. What about you? Ditto. I smile too, even though I'm not really feeling it either. Okay. We gather up our trash and put it back in the bag. Thanks for the meal, man. Don't mention it. We throw our trash away and hop off the hood of the car. The air is starting to cool down as the sun touches the tops of the nearby trees. It's going to get dark soon. Yeah. I know that's the polite way of saying it's time to wrap up a little hangout. Are you ready to head home? Is my phone buzzing again? Seriously? Are you a debt collector? Like, what? Okay, you know what? Bye. Bye, phone. Bye. Oh. Ow, I kicked something real bad. It's a school night, I haven't done any of my homework, it's kinda late, I don't want the night to end yet. Well, if you don't want to hit... Fuck off, Thunder! I'm not scared of you. If you're not... If you don't want to head out yet, I have a place I'd really like to take you. He's blushing! And right now, it's the perfect time to go. Go home. Go with him. Let's go. I smile a little. Alright, I'll bite. Dude, this dating sim is hella easy for him. I haven't made any mistakes, I think. Joseph grins so huge it makes my heart skip a beat. Awesome. He opens the passenger door for me. In that case, let's get rolling. He puts on some music and it mingles with the sound of this car engine, and the red sunset makes it easy for my mind to wander. Stop the thunder! Joseph talking about the future really makes me think about my own. What do I want to do with my life? Who do I want to be? Oh god, these are really big questions. I don't have any idea what the answers are, so I don't think I will anytime either. His requirements mostly seem to be hang out with him, which I guess is fair because like his love language is probably quality time or whatever. But like he doesn't make it easy because he just skips school all the time. Graduation, it really is coming. It's just like the it's like the Game of Thrones meme where it's like winter is coming, but it's more like graduation is coming. Oh, stop it, stop it. Even the skies hate my jokes. Seriously. If y'all could see the goddamn sky, it looks like shit. It looks like someone started an apocalyptic movie in Singapore. Yep. Hopefully the graduation is better than the red. If I die, listen. At some point, the sun went the rest of the way down behind the trees. Joseph's headlights are still on, throwing two pale circles on the asphalt, zooming under us. We've been going uphill for a while now. It's not really enough to feel much different, but I hold my nose and pop my ears just in case. Almost there. I side-eye him with a low grin. You're not taking me to some creepy cabin in the middle of the woods, are you? Cause I've seen all the horror movies and you won't get me that easy. Joseph snickers. Maybe, maybe not. I feel like we really shouldn't be joking about stuff like that, but okay. I laugh. He really won't let me know anything about this place, will he? We veer off the main road onto a dusty dirt path I would have missed if... Am I gonna die? I'm gonna die. It's kind of scary because my room is really dark now because of the stupid rain clouds. Branches brush across the car as we go along the bumpy trail. It's barely wide enough for his car and we're still going up. Game suddenly turns into DBD? Dead by Daylight? Oh no. The path ends in a grassy clearing on the hilltop. Oh, okay. Here we are. I didn't know what I was been expecting, but this. I'm speechless. It makes sense why he wanted to go around dusk. We can see the whole city spread out across the horizon, sparkling with lights, almost like the night sky is reflected below us. Wow! It really is something, isn't it? When I glance over at him, he's staring out over the city. Seeing all those people down there, each light a different home, a different life. Kinda makes you feel small in the grand scheme of things. He comes around the car and wraps my hand up in his. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, 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 wowie! Come on. I follow him up to the very top of the hill. I feel dizzy and weightless. It's totally just because we're so high up, that's all. Joseph takes a huge breath enough to puff his chest out. Oh, we screaming? Okay, well, if the game says so. Ah! Okay. What if people think I'm being murdered? That's bad. Holding hands on the first date. Oh, scandalous. My eyes goes wide as he yells at the top of his lungs. What are you doing? Relieving stress. Try it. Scream. Let that frustration out. Sounds like bullshit, but I believe it. Oh god, again? Really? Ah! Fuck you! Oh my god, I don't want to keep screaming. Ah! Okay. Okay, I'm done. I'm fucking done. Ah! Ah! Dang, this does feel good. Oh! Oh god. Okay, well this one I have to take seriously because fucking let's do it. I'm not ready to graduate! I'm tired of people thinking they know everything!
Is he saying the things that are eating at him? I guess I'll give it a try.
Oh god! Oh god, okay, which one do I want? Complain about time? Capitalism! That's real bad. That's real, I would like to scream about that. But you know what? This is me. This is me! Here we go! Here we go, fuckers! I'm tired of feeling tired! I'm sick of always being on edge! I don't want to do this anymore! I don't want to be in a fucking industry where I'm a piece of shit and all my time is just spent on making one person richer and ruining the lives of people and always having to work until 3 a.m., go home, sleep for 3 hours, go back and work until like 3 a.m. the next day. I'll be killing myself, but too bad! I'm stuck in this industry, I made choices like this, and all I can do is blame myself, but you know what? Fuck you! I'm not gonna fucking blame myself because guess what? Okay, I'm done. That's it, let it all out. Whew! That actually feels good, so... I'm terrified of the future! I hope that half of it didn't register. Because otherwise I'd be blowing out my microphone. I'm tired of being alone. Ah! Ah! We both scream into the night. Also, hello, hey Mao. Hey Mao. Hey, Chinese. Bad. My Chinese is so bad. We both scream into the night. I feel like a weight has lifted off my shoulders. Getting to say these things out loud feels so good. So cleansing. Our screams trail off into laughs. Hee hee ha ha's. Ah, I feel better. Me too. We look out over the city. It's so quiet here, and it's really, really not cool, Thunder. It's so quiet here, peaceful. I feel like I could live up here, out of reach of all my problems. Joseph sighs. When I'm up here, it feels like everything in my life is so insignificant. But it's not a bad feeling. Yeah, I get that. We're both silent for a long time. I guess we should probably start heading back. I know he's right, but it still makes me feel sad. Okay, yeah. Yeah, bro. I pat around the car door until I can find a crank to roll the window down. How old-fashioned. With the... You know something I've realized on my trips to Shanghai? It's like a lot of the cars, the rear view mirror, like, I don't know why, but it's facing upwards. Like, it's reflecting the ceiling of the car. I don't know why. With the window down, the car is filled with cool, rushing night air. I stick my hand out and hold it against the wind for a minute, then tilt it to sail through the flow. I feel like that's a move that's really not good, because if I hit something, my hand's gonna fly off. My hand's whipping around my head, I feel so alive. I can't remember ever feeling this good. June. Today is the day of this. Oh god, it's the beach thing. I forgot about that. Alright, Yurei sister, look away, because I have, oh no, my reputation's already down the toilet. It's okay. I'm so excited, I didn't even need my alarm clock this morning. I'm already up and raring to go practically before the sun is up. Which is good, because my alarm finally quit the other day after all the abuse I put it through. Time for swimsuit action, hell yeah. If his trunks, like, fly off, and not fly off, but, like, float away in the water and I have to go get it, I'll be, like, shook, because that's kind of really, 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 really tropey. Tropey. Is that a word? Tropey? I slam dunked that sucker into the garbage. Whatever, I'll get a new one. It's beach time. I meet up the rest of the school. We all pile on the bus to get blah 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 blah. Even with the abundance of meatheads in the class, Joseph and Caesar have managed to stake out some seats next to each other, so the three of us get to sit together. What kind of bus has like a 3-seat spot? Caesar spends the rest of the ride pretending he wants to stop Joseph and I sneaking pencils and paper clips into Josuke's pompadour, but he doesn't rat on us once, so we've got his number. Finally, the air coming in the open window stops smelling like pavement and starts smelling like sweet ocean breeze. Oh god, my eyeballs, it hurts. Okay, I have to turn on some lights, otherwise I'm gonna go blind as a bat. And I'm already blind, so that's not gonna help me. I'm gonna be so blind. Okay, I'm back. I wish I had one of those remotes where you can turn on lights, but like, I'm not a crazy rich person and I don't live in a crazy rich mansion. Out of the windows, clear skies, blue waves, and soft sand as far as the eye can see. It's a beautiful, warm, sunny day, blah blah blah, perfect for swimming and sunbathing, and I can't wait to make the most of it. I want to see him in some swimsuits, damn it. Just the bus goes to the stop. Alright everyone, settle down. He knows he's got about 12 seconds of our attention before we all vibrate out of the seat. So he gets right into it. Clearly Jonathan is dressed for the trip. Yeah, when you had to... Sorry, you don't have to. When I decided I want to date Jonathan, I was so upset because he doesn't have a swimsuit outfit. Like, what is the point of this game? Why would he not have a swimsuit? I want to see some goddamn Jonathan abs. Is that so wrong? I'm so sorry. That's my innermost desires. Sorry. Have fun, don't get into too much trouble, and be respectful of everyone on the beach. We all pour off the bus and rush out of the way, and then Joseph's already gotten his shirt off and halfway out of his pants, leaving his clothes in the trail behind him. Jonathabs. Caesar is face palming, and wow, I can see what? Oh my god. Okay, Joseph was wearing his swimsuit under his clothes, and it does not leave a lot to the imagination. Very nice. But I feel like, isn't that a cause of like testicular cancer? Or like prostate cancer? I'm pretty sure. I'm glad you yeah, imagine if a colleague just came by and was like, wait, what you watching? Oh god. That swimsuit is an embarrassment, Jojo. You're just jealous. I look amazing and I know it. You're fucking dying? No, why are you dying? Don't die. As they start fighting, I told you not to let your family watch this, and what did you do? You were like, hey sister, you should totally watch this. Well, that was not part of the plan, Yuri. That was not part of the rules. So now you have to live this down, and your family has to know that you watch this kind of stuff. She's enjoying. Oh god. Okay. Well. Moving on. As they start fighting again, I make my way over to the changing tents again to my swimsuit with a little more privacy. When I come out again, Caesar's nowhere to be found, and Joseph is waiting innocently under an oversized beach umbrella. You can't really be innocent with this kind of swimsuit, dude. That's a lot of muscle. All just out there. She should poke it. Caesar buzzed off. He said he wouldn't want to be seen with me in this orange travesty, so it's just you and me. How come he doesn't have, like, pubes? I'm real confused. Insult. Compliment. Compliment. Listen. I'm not saying he looks great. Wait! Is that Hermit Purple? Is that motherfucking Hermit Purple? Compliment the orange legend. It has fucking Hermit Purple in it. Okay, I love it. You could get rid of the orange. That's true. We could just be like, wait, hello. No, don't. There are people around. This is a public space. Joseph, look at me. I'm being dead serious right now. That swimsuit is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. His grin falters. And I love it. Where did you even find it? It's amazing. I have to get one just like it. My mouse is doing that loading thing. What are you loading? He laughs and snaps the waistband of it. I found it in the store last time my family went to Europe. The brand is actually Italian. I'm never gonna let Caesar live that down. Where'd you get yours? I really like it. Whoa, out of nowhere. What am I wearing? No way I can tell him I got him all this. Why not? Don't be ashamed. Capitalism is a crime. Hey look, a subject change. He actually turns when I point and crap, now I've got to find something to be pointing at. The sand, the surf, the snack bar. I feel like we should go to the water. Right? It's basically calling us for the— oh no! My swimsuit's floating away! You gotta help me! Oh boy! The surf. It's way hot and the water looks amazing. I vote we go give our awesome swimsuits a workout. Joseph laughs. Sounds like a plan to me. Race you! I bolt towards the ocean before Joseph can do more than laugh. Stop the thunder, please. Please, for the love of bejesus. My feet pound the hot sand and I haven't made it halfway to the surf before Joseph has caught up, laughing huge and then grabbing me around the middle to throw me over his shoulder. Holy crap. Hot skin on skin action, I'm assuming. I bounce and flail on his shoulder as he runs, but he holds on tight, and then he's running straight towards the waves. He makes it a dozen feet before he trips, and I shriek as he sends both of us head over heels into the water. Great, thanks Joseph, we're both gonna die. Lots of words. Everything tumbles as a wave crashes over us, but he pulls me up onto the surface. He's stupid cute when he's soaked and laughing. So, are you okay? He pulls me the rest of the way to my feet. The water's only up to my waist and clear enough that I can see my toes wiggle in the sand at the bottom. All piggies accounted for. He laughs, score. Want to swim for a while? Sure, but only if you promise not to try and drown me again. Aw, don't be mean. I'll be your own personal life preserver. So he's gonna wrap his body around me? Okay, sure, do it. Stop with the thunder. I know you don't like my jokes. I know. Oh my god, that looks terrifying. I should post this on Twitter because this looks kind of fucking scary. I don't want to look out my window ever again. He flops onto the back of the water and I laugh and make a face when he splashes me. I flop down next to him and we just float, kicking every once in a while to keep from being washed in to shore, but mostly just letting the waves roll under us and enjoying the sun. Everybody is yelling and having fun on the beach, but it's all muted out here under the rushing of the water and the cawing of the gulls circling and swooping around further out. It's really nice. Something touches my hand and I look over, and it's Joseph's hand! I thought it was his swimsuit. Just kind of curling 2 fingers into mine. He's looking at the sky and he's trying really hard to pretend it's by accident. He's so cute. I knit our fingers together and he doesn't look over, but I see that goofy grin that spreads across his face. I know I've got one on my face too, so I look up at the sky and squeeze his hand a little so we can't drift apart. What an awesome day. So this was like the good, pure shit, you know? Like, it's pure. It wasn't like fucking Jotaro's romance where you're basically like following him around like a fucking servant. And then he goes, I guess I like you. Like, that was horrible. That was super poo-poo. That was real bad. Today is graduation. Holy crap, today is graduation. It's not a big deal, I already passed all my classes. Mr. Jonathan is a lifesaver. Seriously. So it's just a ceremony. But my heart is still going a mile a minute as soon as I open my eyes. Time for more feels? Uh-oh. I hope not. The morning is a rush and the school administration is having a day too because a bunch of cars went missing and the hall they usually use for graduation is apparently overrun with frogs. Who let weather report in here? Who fucking let that guy in here? Weather report looks like a goddamn mess. Like, he looks so weird. Okay, no, stop with the stop JoJo. So we're all out in the courtyard instead, a million folding chairs set out and a podium dragged out from somewhere for the principal to drone on at. It's a beautiful day, warm and with just enough clouds in the sky to keep from getting too hot in the sun as I wait for my name to be called. Suzy Q. Oh god, I forgot that Dio was part of this game. Oh gosh, that's me. I make my way up into the podium, only a little nervous. Excited? I'm excited! That's totally why I got the jitters. Definitely not because of anything else. I don't know what I'm doing in my life! I snag my diploma, only fumble it a little as I shake the principal's hand and then take half a second to look over the crowd. Wow, that's a lot of people. We thought it was you were going to graduate, but really, it was me! Kono dio! Da! Okay, I guess. Kono dio... Kono dio da. Kono dio da. How does he say it? Because he's like, Kono dio da. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. I said it. That's a lot of people. And where's Joseph? Caesar's way in the back and he gives me a thumbs up and I blast him a grin back. He must be on whatever Joseph's up to. I don't really care. Joseph still hasn't shown by the time they call the last of the class and poor Zeppeli Caesar A all the way at the end. And when the principal finally gives his closing remarks, everybody hoots and hollers and starts to mingle. Suzy Q! Joseph is pushing his way through the crowd towards me and my heart starts going crazy. Joseph, where were you? Come on, what kind of delinquent would I be if I showed up to this snooze fest? I want to be mad because I was worried, dang it, but he's grinning huge and cute and I just can't manage it. Okay. That was you with the frogs, wasn't it? No, it was weather report. Oh man, I wish it was brilliant. Nah, some new kid. Of course! Some fucking new kid. Does that mean we're gonna get a JOESTAR Struck too? Hell yes. Please, I need it. Thank you, I would love it. I guess it's time to hand off the prankster's torch to the new generation. And yeah, we can't stick around here forever. He's got his diploma in his hand. I wonder if he stole it from the stack when nobody was looking, just to live up to his reputation. The crowd is around us trying to the crowd around us is starting to thin out as people split off to go anywhere that isn't the school, now that we're all finally free. Hey, So, we both break off and laugh. You go first. He looks all nervous. So I still have no idea what I want to do after this. You want to do me! Hello! Every time I say something vaguely like sexual, there's like crazy thunder. And I'm not kidding, it looks like a fucking hurricane outside. What is happening? Oh god. Well, oh dear Christ. Okay. When I'm with you, it always feels like I'm right where I need to be. Like everything is gonna turn out alright, even if it doesn't just seem like it doesn't seem like it just then. He takes a deep breath. So I guess I was wondering if you wanted to go out sometime, like a lot. Okay. God is judging me. God's about to snipe me right now. I can't help it. I burst out laughing. I bust out laughing. You dork. Of course I want to. We've basically been dating for months. He's grinning like a fool, and man, he's so cute, I'm gonna die! Just like, straight up expire. Today is awesome. So I guess that means we're about due for our first kiss. Alright, they do the kissing thing! Which is like so awkward to look at, but okay, we're gonna kiss him, I guess. Oh wow, he's still grinning, but he looks so serious. Be cool. Oh my god, he's so cute actually. This one's the best looking one out of all of them. Overdue, like you've got late fees piling up, man. Can we kiss already? Are we kissing? He's still laughing. We haven't kissed yet. Okay, I better get to paying those off, shouldn't I? Mwah mwah mwah, let's go. Awesome. Good end. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I still like Jonathan's the most, obviously. And I like Josuke's. And I like his, I guess. And then I like Jotaro's. But the screaming for this one was pretty fun. Okay, let's get to the main event, which is the dying stuff. I mean, no one's dying. Who's dying? No one's dying. Now I can reverse time and date some other guy. See a loser. Sorry. It's true though. I wouldn't date him. Alright, so I'll just skip the intro because we've all seen this. But basically, in order to get specific endings, you have to go through Josuke's route, and then you have to do certain things in order to meet certain people, instead of following through with the full good end of Josuke's dating route. Blah blah blah. So we actually have to be nice to Josuke now. Hey there. I jump in the media, take a la la la. Whoa there, pal, I ain't looking for trouble. He seems nice enough. Is it that obvious? It's not a bad thing, you're just a fresh face is all. He leans in. And your uniform is pretty, ordinary. Teen laughs. Well, yeah, almost everyone spices him up. See, like, he has basically got, like, a boobie window, okay? And he's got, like, nipple windows if he unzips this. So, literally, Araki, what are you doing? How do you think of this? Like, how do you think of drawing such things? Is it because I said nipple windows? Can you not do thunder right now? Please? I was wondering what was this, those zippers. I'm pretty sure they're positioned exactly at that location, so... I make a mental note to spice up my uniform, probably with nipple zippers and maybe a couple pins on the lapel or something. Would that be thuggish enough? No, these aren't thuggish, they just look like that. Mr. Jonathan asked me to give you a little tour. Please shut up for the love of God. I just want to stream. Please. Oh yeah, I'm Josuke by the way. What should I call you? Oh, oh my god. So that's my name. then, so I really would like for Steel Ball Run to be animated, but before then we really need the JoJo fandom to stop sleeping on Stone Ocean because Jolina's really cool, okay, and the plot's kinda bad, but honestly the main 3 girls are enough to make the series kinda work, and I really want to see the Mobius strip scene, like that scene was so fucking cool. Jolene is a goddamn genius. Let's get going, shall we? Oh, I can't even say that in one breath. Josuke shows me around, kids are milling around the hallways and filtering into the classrooms, paying us little mind. Everything looks pretty ordinary, la la. Gonna read it out every single- I'll probably come up with like a short form for it, like Stone Ocean. Stone Ocean animated, because that's the hashtag on Twitter. Huh? Nothing, it's just displaced by actually- oh, we've seen this. You know what, we've seen this, la 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 la. Let's be nice to Josuke. Let's be nice to- Stop with the thunder! Introduce yourself. I put my hand out to meet his. Wow, his hand's big. Alright. I'm Stone Ocean Animated. Nice to meet you. Oh ho ho, so polite. Instead of shaking my hand, he grabs it and leans his head down. Wait. Holy shit, is he oh, he actually kisses your hand, right? He brushes the soft kisses. I'm not gonna- before grinning up at me. Pleasure's all mine. Josuke's size, obviously used to Joseph's antiques. Stop harassing the new kid, just tell us what you want. Then the race thing happens with Caesar. And then he's being mean to him, so cut Josuke some slack. Make me. At that moment I remember I'm in a school for delinquents, full of kids who have certainly earned their place on the roster. Am I about to get my ass kicked? I love you, Mom. Stop picking on... Oh, that's my name. I keep not realizing it's my name because it's like so long. Stop picking on Stone Ocean Animated. Not everyone knows how to handle your particular brand of humor, Joseph. Joseph laughs before giving me a friendly pat on the back that nearly knocks me to off my feet. Sorry, new kid, I can come on pretty strong. Yeah, no kidding. He gives us a merry wave before heading down the hallway. He yells back to us about Caesar. He's certainly something. Josuke laughs. Yes, it's certainly one way to put it. He's not a really bad guy. Let's go to the roof already. Come on. He says, puts me at ease. That's a humble little school. I guess it's time to get to class. I don't know. That roof could probably use another looking over, don't you think? Are you serious? Are you suggesting that we cut class? Yeah. His eyes gleaming with mischief. I smile back at him. Don't you dare tell Joseph, he'll never let me live it down. It sounded like to me that he already knows you're a delinquent who cuts class. That's true. You can't do anything without that guy knowing. It's like that bastard has a sixth sense or something. He has that catchphrase, right? It's like, your next line is blah blah blah. Anyways, he raises a fist into the air. To the rooftops. As soon as we step onto the roof, Josuke stretches his arms to the sky and tilts his head up towards the sun. Ah, it feels too good to be good out here. The way he's stretching in the sunlight kind of reminds me of a cat. It's cute. So, oh, hey, Stone Ocean Animated. He motions for me to follow him onto the roof. I have to like really squint because sometimes the words go behind these and then I really can't tell what's being said. Come on, let's get comfortable. Wow. Oh, okay, right. Get comfortable, like lie down and shit. Not like lie down and shit. He lays down on the ground, wasting no time stretching out. Music's kind of loud for me. Oh, I made it louder. Oh god. Wasting no time stretching out, his eyes are closed like there's something like a content smile on his face, only furthering my thoughts of him being like a cat. I lay down next to him. Wow, I get the appeal of this. The sun really does feel good. Not unless you buy him dinner. Oh, that's true. We should actually be more, how you say, gentle womanly of this. More ladylike. I close my eyes and enjoy the sound of the breeze rustling the trees around the school. When the soft wind reaches us, it smells earthy and fresh. At this rate, I'm gonna fall asleep. So what brought you to this school? I look over at Josuke, my body feeling lazy and heavy from the sun. By the way his eyes were drooping, I can tell he's feeling the same way. I killed a man. Josuke grins. Oh, cause I've already done his stuff before, I kinda know what to click and shit, so... I think I know how to get the Dio ending. I'm not super sure how to do the other one, but I mean, I know how to get there, I think. Can you stop with the thunder? Okay, it's fine. Threw that bastard down a storm drain and he drowned. Wow, you're a stone-cold killer. The irony of that statement kills me. If only he knew. What are you in for? The same, believe it or not. What a coincidence. Yeah, except there was a bank heist gone wrong. Ah, been there, done that. Definitely not fun. Josuke and I look at each other with serious expressions before breaking into fits of giggles. As we mellow out, I'm struck by how wonderful to see this. Fat clouds ambling across the blue sky, lungs full of cool air, skin warm with laughter and sunlight. And sharing it all with a pretty boy. Pretty cool boy! I meant pretty cool boy. Definitely not pretty. Okay, so Josuke's pretty. It's certainly not the first time I've thought it, but the school is pretty chill. These people are a bit eccentric, but they're friendly. I can see myself having a good school year here. With a sleepy groan, Josuke sits up, runs his hand through the back of his hair, seeming to... Fucking Jesus Christ! Ugh! Seeming to make sure everything is still in place. You heard that one? Oh no. We should probably head back before Mr. Jonathan freaks. I nod my head reluctantly. I could stay up here all day, but Josuke's right. Let's just sit next to him. We've been in class. It's nice to meet you too. Positive attitude. La la la. Petty crimes. It's just covering up the entire scene. Hi. I'm ready to get this year over with. That's it, I guess. Just give you a small thumbs up. Sorry, that was a big yawn. Thank you for the introduction. Stop with the thunder. I got. Jonathan claps his hands together. We've got a few seats available. Choose whichever one you want. I don't hesitate. Josuke is my only lifeline in this school, and I'm gonna take every opportunity I'm given to stick by him. As I make my way to his seat, I can see Josuke try to hide a smile. Is he happy that I chose to sit by him? Of course he is. So cool. Class here is pretty much the same too. Maybe with the exception of the teacher, who I'm pretty sure used to be a bodybuilder. Or a model. Or both. Even if he's big and pretty, he's still got that teacher charm that makes me zone out and daydream. I wonder what's gonna be served for lunch. Something slides across my desk, pulling me from my near dozing. I look over and Josuke's tapping a pen against his lips innocently, looking all too suspicious with the way he suddenly absorbed the lesson. You should see his trains. A model builder? Stream over. I'm quitting. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Bitch, just 5 minutes ago you were falling asleep. I can see through your ruse, Josuke. Meet me after class if you want an ass kicking. By ass kicking, I mean if you want to hang out. Yes. Passing notes is bad. No. I think it's cute that he passed me a note. I don't think my friends and I have ever done that since elementary school. It makes it seem really, really sweet. Maybe a little intimate too. Maybe I'm reading into this piece of paper way too much. I make up my mind and jot down an answer. Bring it on, motherfucker. By that, I mean yes. But then I hesitate again. Should I sign it with a heart? That might be too straightforward, but also might make Josuke really happy. Let's do it. My pen is hovering over the paper. The biggest decision of my note-passing career is in front of me. Can only write in all caps. That's true. It's canon now. Caps lock pen. Put a heart. I do it with a quick flourish, refusing to give myself time to back out the decision. My heart is pattering like crazy as I read over it. I hope it's not too much. Just fucking do it. I slide it back to Josuke, keeping my eyes focused on Mr. Jonathan all the while. Josuke doesn't pass anything back to me, and after a minute I look covertly over to him. He's still acting like he's hyper interested in the lesson. Mother shit on a stick. There is an unmistakable blush reddening his cheeks. Okay, so we go hang out with Josuke. When class ends, Josuke waits for me by the door. Couldn't he have done this in the first place and not pass a note? It makes me think that he couldn't wait till after class to ask me. Cute. I hope you're ready for that ass kicking. And by that, I mean, I hope you're thirsty. I am thirsty! For all the Joestar boys! Hell yeah. Except Jotaro and Giorno, they can go fuck themselves. I don't like them. Oops, sorry. I'm always thirsty, especially when it's something I don't have to pay for. Josuke laughs. I feel that, man. We are super thirsty. Like, wow. Wow, thirsty. I sit on the wide edge of the fountain as Josuke goes to the nearby vending machines. Almost everyone has left. There's a few stragglers here and there, but other than that, we're done. Nani? Oh, sorry, I'm looking at something else. With a few coins scattered around, water makes them look wavering and fat. I let my fingers skim the top of the surface. The water's chilly, but not unpleasant. Why the hell does the school need the fountain? Why the hell does Singapore need rain right now? Because stop it. Seems like a waste of money to me. Stop it. Still pretty cool though. Stop. Stop. Stop your bullshit. Stop the shit right now. Sorry to keep you waiting. He holds out 2 cans, 1 grape and 1 apple. I point out the grape one, he hands it over before sitting down next to me and cracking his open. So, what do you think? Think of what? Josuke takes a sip of his juice before gesturing to the schoolyard. Of the school, now that you've gotten a full day in. I answer him honestly. That's not bad, definitely not what I was expecting. Josuke grins at me. All the new people say that. I guess they think it's gonna be all doom and gloom since the problem kids come here, but it's actually really chill. Taking a long sip of that purple, you know, just lick the rim of the can a little bit, you know. Haha, haha, hee hee ha ha's, ha ha ha, hee hee hee, hoo hoo hoo. Okay, I open my juice and take a sip. It's nice and cold. You don't strike me as a problem kid. He looks a little sheepish. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say exactly I'm a problem kid, but I do have a bit of a temper sometimes. Huh, would never have guessed that he had a short fuse. You learn something new every day, I guess. So is that why you're here then? Josuke shrugs, turning his juice in his hands absently. Yeah, I was gonna go to Morio. Sorry. Morio High School, but I got in the little fight in the first day of school. He shrugs again. But this place really isn't that bad. I've met a lot of cool people and stuff. And I mean... How many times but the fucking thunder gonna talk over me? He refuses to take his eyes off the drink. I wouldn't have met you if I was still going to Morio, so there's that. I'm too shocked to say anything. I look down at my own juice and I feel my face heating up. We sit in silence for a while, taking small sips of our drink and just enjoying each other's company. Ah! Josuke hops up on the fountain and nearly stumbles over himself as he takes a few bounds away to distance himself from the mountain. Good lord, it's the first day he's coming on that strong. I guess... I like straightforward people, but like he is a little... Zoom, you know, he's really diving into the pool, like, deep end and shit. Oh yes, distance to himself from the fountain. I'm so confused. I look at the fountain, not understanding what made him freak out so hardcore. And that's when I see it. Oh, that's so cute! I forgot how cute it was. A turtle is on the edge of the round fountain, fumbling its way around. I look at Josuke and his eyes are glued to the little critter. His chest is heaving and his expression is wild. I feel like they overplayed the reptile thing, but like I get it, but like he's not that afraid of him. He picked it up. Are you okay?
Little turtle.
Fuck no, I'm not. Is it looking at me? He walks in the distressed circle, his hands behind his head. The little bastard is looking at me. I set my juice down and stand up, brushing off the seat of my uniform. There's no reason to be scared. Pick up the turtle. My immediate instinct is to get rid of the problem. I set my juice to the side and approach the threat. Josuke is still pacing around, but he's watching my every move like a hawk. I move over to the turtle, pick him up, his head and legs retracting the shell defensively. Oh my god! Put it down! I'm moving him! Josuke lets out a distressed noise and paces faster. In some nearby bushes, I bring the little fellow over to them and set them down gently. His head pops out almost immediately and he begins slowly scrambling away. He's kinda cute. I don't know why he's so scared of... They never explained why he's scared of reptiles. Like... Okay. I get up with a grunt and turn back to Josuke, showing him my empty hands. Crisis averted. Josuke still looks on edge, but I can see him relax somewhat. We take a seat at the fountain again. Josuke is looking at himself. Maybe he thinks that the turtle is gonna tell his friends that they're gonna come back for revenge. Okay. You okay? Josuke sighs heavily through his nose before smiling. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Reptiles kind of creep me out. This person's art style is so nice. Like, wow, I love it. Inspirational. Okay, anyway. Shit, now I want to draw. No, stop it. Reptiles kind of creep me out. This understatement of the century. I smile back at her and shrug. You know Planter's peanuts? Josuke furrows his brow, obviously confused. Yeah? I used to have nightmares about their little mascot. To this day, I still have to walk a little faster through the snack aisle when I'm at the store. Future art stream. Oh yeah, I'll do an art stream later tonight, I think. If everything gets set up proper, I can do some Bob Ross paintings. But haha, it's gonna be quote-unquote Bob Ross paintings. It's not gonna be, oh, no. It's not gonna be a, like, proper drawing stuff. My proper drawing stuff, I, like, don't really show it often because I just submit it to whoever I'm submitting it to. So, if you somehow manage to find my stuff, okay, I guess. I have to walk a little faster. Josuke's eyes widen before he lets out a laugh. Hey, I didn't laugh at your fear. No, it's not that, He gives me a grin, his blue eyes soft. Thanks. I shrug and take another sip of my juice, trying to ignore the way my heart is thundering in my chest. Sorry if I seem a little like whatever about this, because like I've seen it before, so I don't want to blow him off or anything. It's just like it's cute and stuff, but I've already seen it. We finish our drinks and get up together to throw them away. I'm sure I was like freaking out more in the previous VOD. I'm probably like, it's so cute, but you know, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. You can count on it. He gives me a wave and starts down the slope. I stand at the school gates watching him leave. What a cool guy. So cool. Later. Oh boy. Should I do that one now? No, I'll do it later. Should I do it now? Okay, let's do it now. Let's do it now. Change your plans. Let's do it now. School rushes by and before I know it, I'm sitting in the last class of the day. The science lab looks like the kind I'm used to. The class got divided up into groups and said in front of us is a gallon of milk and some vinegar. Gallon of milk challenge. That's the challenge where people like induce vomit, right? That's kind of like, ugh, disgusting. Who knew it was possible to make plastic out of this stuff? I don't care much for science, so I let my group members conduct the experiment while I just take notes. Everything is going by swimmingly. There's not much left to... Whoa, be careful with that stuff. I turn in the direction of the panicked yelling in time to witness Josuke stumble backwards into a bookshelf. It's a really bad idea. I don't know why people do it. It was like watching the tragedy. Can the thunder shut the fuck up? Like, I'm sure y'all can't hear it, but like it's kind of doing that slow rumble thing, and it's like, okay, I hear you, but also can you cease and desist because I cannot focus on what I'm reading. Watching the tragedy of an avalanche bury unfortunate skiers alive. Josuke toppled to the ground only to find himself pelted with whatever sciencey books were above. I hop off my seat ready to help him out. Everyone else clings to the beakers and microwavable containers. Miss Lisa just lifts her head from whatever teacher thinks she's doing. I can hear Josuke groaning under the pile of books. Josuke, are you okay? Not at all. I pick up the books off him one by one, finding his face behind some text dedicated to the research of electrical conductivity in certain beetles. Oh, how about the conductivity between us, you know, because we got that strong connection. Okay, sorry. Higashikata stay after class to clean up that mess. What? Why? It was an accident. You made the mess, didn't you? Accident or not, and while you're here, while you be here, take over cleaning duty. Yes, sensei. Josuke pouts and I almost want to laugh. Adorable. I'll stay and help. I look from Miss Lisa to Josuke. Wait, really? Yeah, I mean, you want to deal with this by yourself? Josuke shakes his head and nearly jumps back to his feet. Hell no, your help would be great. Higashikata. Josuke's shoulders tense. Language. He nods and bows his head towards her. Yes, sensei. Anyway, do whatever as long as that mess gets cleaned up. Lucky for you, it's not like those books were arranged in any sort of order. I look at Josuke with a smile. He smiles back in time to pout again when Miss Lisa tells the whole class to start wrapping up the plastic milk experiment. I don't know you can make plastic out of milk. What the hell? How do you do that? You just like, and then like, oh, here's a big sheet of plastic that you will now have, and I don't know why you're using it. The last bell of the day has rung and I'm alone with Josuke to arrange the bookshelf. Man, this bites. If that guy in my group wasn't so reckless with the milk, I wouldn't have almost splashed. It wouldn't have almost splashed on me, and I wouldn't have bumped into this stupid thing. He kicks the shelf lightly. I worry for a second it will come down on him again. So didn't it get on you? No, but it almost did. Anyway, thanks again for staying with me. I look up to respond, but we catch each other's eye as soon as we reach for the same book. Our hands almost brush against each other. Oh, trope. And I realize just how close we are. Kiss! 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 Josuke stares at me, full lips slightly parted as if he was gonna say something. I feel my throat go dry, panic swelling in my chest. What the hell? Take your hand back, stare back. When you look me in the eyes, I catch a glimpse of heaven. Who was the one who was singing that line? It's like Kevin or Joe Jonas or something, and they're like kind of. Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of the Jonas Brothers as a kid, so when people were like, "Oh, you're so good looking," I mean, now I know they're good looking, but like back then, oh god, no, no. Okay, anyway, stare back. I can't move. His eyes catch me off guard with how gorgeous they are. I don't even feel like I'm looking at another person. You're pretty. The sound of his voice is too close and it shakes me back into reality. Back to reality. Oh, there goes oh, sorry. His words linger on my consciousness and I feel the heat smoldering in my chest. What the hell was that? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? My eyes go wide and I'm now staring at his lips. Kiss! He seems to be aware and consciously darts his tongue out to lick them nervously. I swallow the lump in my throat. I have to say something or do something. This is already weird and I'm making it weirder by just staring at those beautiful eyes and kissable lips. Flirt back. Thank him. Flirt back. What's cooking? Yourself good looking? Can we just like pour one out for how badly my character's doing? So bad. So bad. So bad. And the thunder is also agreeing. It's so bad. But it actually looks not bad now outside. Like the rain is trying to cease. So why is the... Okay, I'm done. What the hell did I just say? Did I say that? I feel my face light up. I mean, Josuke stifles a laugh and I take the cue. I shake my head with a sheepish smile. Smile? Ignore that. I don't know what I was saying. No, it's okay. I didn't mean to scare you. Wait, what? I wasn't scared, just flustered, embarrassed, flattered, surprised that you're that bold. That's what we've been saying. It was Josuke's turn to feel a little bit hot under the collar. Well, he clears his throat. It's not like you're ugly. Oh right, I forgot this line. I forgot, it's fucking hilarious. It's not like you're ugly. Oh, wow, great, thanks. I snorted into a fit of laughter and jokingly threatened to throw a book at him. Stop with the fucking thunder! I hope not, but still, thanks. Wow, that's some kind of compliment right there. Right? I feel like actually, like, if I had to date one of these personalities, I would probably do the best with this kind of character, who's just an idiot. Because I'm also an idiot. So we'd just be two bumbling idiots together. I hope not, but still, thanks. We share a brief exchange of smiles and continue to clean up. My heart is determined to expose. Wait, I should probably save. So that in case I fuck up, I can come back here. My heart is determined to expose me with its loud, insistent beating, but I don't really care. It's hard to with the butterflies and warmth swelling inside me. Then I hear a sigh of distress and look over it towards Josuke. What's wrong? Nothing, it's just getting late and I'm sure my mom's gonna chew me out when I get home. This is the first time Josuke has brought up his family. I'm curious, but the thunder should shut up. Should I pry? Say nothing. I shrug and go back to straightening out the lab stools. It's not at all my business, so what's the point in asking about it? Before long, Josuke grabs the broom and points at the trash bin. Can you take that out? I will take care of the floors. Of course, I'll be as quick as I can, then we can get the hell out of here. I pick up the bin and step out of class. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god. Okay. You know what? Wait, hold on. Preferences. We gotta get some breakdown. Wait, I have to find it. Where is it? No, that's not it. Let's rock out. Break down, break down. Where the fuck is it? No. Eh? Oh, is it this? Okay. Yep, I'm gonna do the rest of this part like this, I guess. Let me know if it's too, like, distracting. Anyway, I approach the dumpsters behind the school. The faint smell of cigarette smoke clings to the air despite the foul garbage. I laugh to myself, occupied by the thought of some stereotypical delinquent smoking where he shouldn't be. I'm sorry. It's like distracting me. Music's so good, sorry. I quickly empty the bin while I hold my breath to avoid the stink. With the task complete, my business in school is finished. My business behind the school, sorry. When I turn to head back into the science lab, my uniform gets snagged on the dumpster. As I'm falling, I reach out to grab for something, anything, to stop myself from hitting the ground. But there's only the awkward scrap of ripped metal that caught my uniform. I wrap my fingers around it and don't notice the pain until it's paired with the impact of my ass landing on concrete. I hiss and let go immediately. Blood gathers at the cut and I take an impatient breath before standing back up. Great. I throw a glare at the sharp metal object before looking over the cut on my hand. It's not bleeding that much and I figure I'll survive. Yay, tetanus. It's true. I'm gonna get tetanus. We're part 5. We're almost done with the cleaning duty. Anyway, I'll take care of it when I get home. I enter the classroom and spot Josuke putting away the broom. He sees me and offers a half smile. Oh, wait, let me figure out. How do I... Did I already fuck up? Oh, did I fuck up? I might have fucked up already. Let me see. Nani? No, I fucked up. Okay. I have to go back. I have to be mean to him. Okay. Okay, wait. Let me load. Preferences. I fucked up. Dun, 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 dun. I have to be super mean to him. How do I be super mean to him? I don't know if this is enough though. Take my hand back. Oops, I can't help but shake the feeling that I messed up. Josuke grabs the book we both reached out for and turns away to set it on the shelf. You're welcome, man. That's all I can muster. We continue to restock the bookshelf in silence. The air between us turns frigid and it gets harder to find something to say. We end up working on two opposite ends of the classroom to finish cleaning duty. All that's left to do is dump the trash. I volunteer and grab the bin before darting out of the lab to escape the oppressive atmosphere. Okay, let me see if I fuck up now. Jesus, he turned quick. Just because I didn't say that he's, I didn't say what's cooking good looking or something like that. I feel like I can finally breathe. Do 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 do. Bow bow bow. Okay, sorry. Let me loop that real quick. As I approach the dumpsters, I notice. Here we go. I notice a nearby figure leaning on the back wall of the school. I don't think of anything of it until I can make out the long white coat. Isn't that the school nurse? Oh, okay, let's get this over with. I glance from him to the dumpster, my nerves suddenly on end. The cigarette in between his lips isn't hard to miss once I'm close enough to smell it. Even in the midst of foul garbage, the smoke is thick. Thick! I pretend not to see him at first, but I feel his eyes on me. My gut clenches and I feel sick. With the trash bin still in my hands, I force myself to look at him and greet him with the expected respect a student should have for the school faculty. Why can't I hear this anymore? Okay. He nods back when I return to my task to dump the bin. I only want to get out of here and away from him. But when I start to head back to the science lab, my uniform gets snagged on the dumpster. As I'm falling, I grab the stupid metal, I get tetanus, and I land on my fucking ass. Blood gathers at the cut, and I take an impatient breath before standing back up. Great. That looks bad. The school nurse steps away from the wall, crushing the cigarette under his heel. I gulp. I can take a look at that for you. Haha, secret ending. He refers to my hand, and I expect it myself, then turn to him. It's okay, it's not that bad. Thank you anyway, Yoshika Kikira. I'm sure you can already tell, but I'm the school nurse. Come now, it's my job to make sure you kids are fighting fit. He smiles and nausea rolls over in my stomach. Sure, I'd appreciate your help. I follow Kira back inside the school, the trash bin tucked under my arm, trying to keep my injured hand elevated. I walk behind him. The nurse isn't one for words and keeps his quiet. But I don't mind, I don't have anything to say. I just want this cut to be treated so I can finish up cleaning duty with Josuke. Oh crap, that's right. Josuke is probably waiting on me. I shrug it off though, not much I can do at this point. When I show up later to return the bin, and he'll see I injured myself, so I'm sure he'll understand why I went MIA. It's a shame that happened to you. Your hands are beautiful. Okay bro. Okay. Sure thing. Kira looks at me from over his shoulder. Something sinister glints in his eyes, but it's probably just me being nervous. He fucking looks like a sketch, okay? Like, goddamn, just look at him. He's not cool. In a way, he is intimidating. Thank you. I'm not sure what to make of his compliment. We arrive at his office and I hesitantly step in after him. Maybe it's not too late to change my mind. I'll need to disinfect that cut. Dumpsters are a vile breeding ground for harmful bacteria. You wouldn't want to get an infection. Alright, full-grown man talking to a teenager, and it's just like, yeah, your hands are beautiful. Okay, bro, can you not be such a creeper? He's right, I should swallow my nerves and just let him do his job. Having to sit through being in his uncomfortable company has got to be better than having some gross infection. What if it gets bad enough they have to take my hand off? Haha. I take a seat on the stool he offers me, setting the bin on the floor. I watch him pick up some bandages and a bottle of disinfectant. This can't be good. Kira holds out his hand to take mine and I oblige. I'm almost in shock at how soft the skin feels. It's not usual for older men to take this much care of their skin, let alone their hands, right? I feel like that's judgmental, but okay. Let's hope this doesn't leave too much of a scar. I want to ignore the way his thumb brushes over my knuckles as he turns my hand over in his. It feels too intimate. Oh, wait, the song just ended? That's okay. Kira dabs a cotton ball in the rubbing alcohol and lightly presses it onto my cut. As expected, it stings like hell. I take in a sharp breath and almost clench my fist against the pain. He continues cleaning my wound, despite my wordless protest. Almost done. I can feel myself relax at his words. He reaches out for the bandages, only to pause for a brief second before handing me a pad of gauze. He stands. Wait there and hold that against the cut. I obey and he walks past me towards a supply cabinet. I don't pay much mind, focused on the chore he gave me. The gauze starts to dot with small bloodstains. I can hear Kira behind me sorting through whatever nurse supplies he has stocked. Voices and laughter in the hall echo through the room. Kira closes the door and peeks out the room window. Even this late in the day, these kids are so rambunctious. Again with the big R words. I don't respond, assuming he's talking more to himself than me. He sits back in front of me and holds out his hand. He's returned with some other supplies, new bandages, and other first aid stuff I don't care to identify. I tear my eyes away from the pile on the counter and give him my hand. His grip on my wrist suddenly turns tight and I grunt in surprise. I try to pull away from him, but he only yanks me closer. He grabs for something out of the pile and it glints from under the ceiling lights. What the hell are you? It's a scalpel. Why the hell does a school nurse have something like that? I search Kira's face for answers, but he's too occupied with swinging the tool down towards me. It cuts into my wrist. Panic swells within me. I try to stand quickly to get away, but his vice grip and pulling makes me lose my balance. I topple over and my head clips on the corner of the counter. Everything goes dark. Oh, that's it. I just died. Yeah, he just fucking straight up killed me. Okay. Sure. Yeah, so I just fucking died. But there is one more ending that I haven't done, and after that I'll be fully done with my playthrough of JOESTAR STRUCK. We go back to here, I guess. This one's like after we've cleaned up the classroom, right? It's hard to be more butterflies. Oh yeah, he's talking about his mom now? So in the show, Kira is a serial killer, and he likes to kill women with beautiful hands. And I guess I was one of them that he decides to fucking kill. Haha, hee hee ha ha's. This is the first time Josuke brought up his family, but I'm curious, but should I pry? How upset would she get? I almost regret asking the question as soon as it left my mouth. It's not really my business, is it? But Josuke doesn't look upset or seem reluctant to answer. He just shrugs and approaches the broom closet. Not enough to knock some sense into me, but I won't reach my room without a good nagging, that's for sure. He pulls out the broom and starts sweeping. Her nagging can't be that bad, can it? I put away the last of the books, making sure they're as neat as can be. When satisfied, I start tending to the lab stools. Well, she's my mom, I can handle it. If you say so. I smile to myself, enjoying the comfortable atmosphere between us. I wish moments like these with Josuke would happen a lot more. What about your dad? Would he be upset or worried about you getting home late? There's a shift in the air that makes me look up at him. Josuke is standing still and staring down at the floor in deep thought. Josuke? I don't have a dad. Oh shit. Well, more like I don't know him. Mom doesn't like to talk about him too much either, so... He shrugs and continues to sweep. The most I know is that she met him during her early years in college. I don't know what to say. What can I say? I'm sorry, I didn't know. No, I know. You don't have to feel bad about asking, you really didn't know. I gulp and start slowly arranging the stools. It's just... He talks as we work and I make every effort to keep listening to him. It's one of those things where you get picked on when you're a kid, you know? And people always think it's something that they should give you pity for. Josuke sighs sharply and I begin to notice the weight on his shoulders. It must really be something he spends a lot of his time thinking about. Anyway, I've always felt like meeting him one day. He kinda owes me a lot. I take a few seconds to process what he's telling me. The look on his face makes it obvious that he's bothered. I really should say something. They fell in love super hard the very first day, but when they both reached for a book, he drew his hand back, so it was over between them. Right? Or like it's over between them, and like the girl dies because she decides to throw trash at the dumpster and gets her hand chopped off as a result. Forget about that guy, you're better than he is. I'm sure one day you will, I'll help if I can. Josuke looks at me and I smile back. It seems like the whole business with his hand, his hand, oh my god, his father is important to him, not his hand. It's the least I can do for a friend, offer my help. Heh, you're such a sap. He shakes his head and looks back at the floor in an attempt to hide his smile. Kira! No! Kira, no! He took over the stream. Thanks, though, that means a lot. No problem, us delinquents gotta look out for each other is all. Both carry on without jobs, smile off our faces don't waver a bit, and I somehow feel closer to Josuke with a few exchanges of words. I don't even notice when we only have the trash left to deal with. Let's both go take care of this. He grabs the bin and motions towards the door. I peer into the trash can and see a few crumpled papers. I can see why you need help. Are you sure you can lift this all by yourself? Nice hands, Josuke. It would be a shame if we have a scar left behind on those hands and then you just go wha-bam! Josuke scoffs and pretends to struggle with lifting the trash. I'm lucky I have kind of disgusting ass hands. Or like I bruise and scar super easily, so like I have a bunch of cuts and shit all over because of idiot mistakes like, you know, when you're cooking you splash oil, or like I have this super old scar when like a friend dropped her like notebook on me. Lamau. And it stood by for like freaking forever. So, I'm safe, kids. Kira ain't taking my hands. Yeah man, my weak tiny arms just can't take it. He lets out a fake cry of pain and I laugh. These dumpsters come into view and we head straight for them. So, how was your second day here? Well, as good as school can be, you made it better though. Josuke laughs nervously and squares his shoulders. I'm flattered, but my presence matters. It's true, whatever shall I do without you? My knight in, I gesture vaguely at him. Cotton armor. I put my hand to my face dramatically and bat my eyelashes at him. I can see the impulse to flex his biceps flash across his face, but Josuke commits to holding the garbage. We share a quick laugh before stepping up to the dumpsters. I take the bin from him with a grin. Allow me, you carried it over here. He gives it up without protest and I dump the contents. With the bin now empty, we turn back towards the main building. But when we take a step, my uniform is snagged. I need to grab for something, anything, to stop myself from hitting the ground. Wow! I grab a fistful of Josuke's sleeve. He's quick to respond, reaching out to stop me from landing on concrete. Yo! His arm snakes around my waist and pulls me close. Whoa! If only a big, strong man was close by to come and save me. Disgusting. He somehow manages to hold me upright and tight against his chest. Wow! 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 We're already at third base! No, I'm kidding. My eyes are still wide from the initial panic and all I can see is that damn blue again. I swallow the lump in my throat and feel the heat crawl up my neck. What are you students doing? We jump apart, the rosy atmosphere between us dissipating in an instant. Oh shit, it's someone. It's Dio! My boy Dio. Good guy Dio. No. I had the revelation the other day that, like, Dio and Jonathan could have been, like, really good friends. If Dio just stopped being a giant fucking asshole. Just stop. You could have had a family, you fucking idiot. You could have had a dog. You could have had, like, a brother. You this big dumb ogre butt face. Principal Dio. Oh shit, it's the principal. He looks over at us critically, one of his manicured eyebrows raised. Care to explain why you two are sharing a gentle embrace behind the building after school hours? I fell. And I caught, and I caught Stone Ocean animated. So, banging. Yeah, he's a good guy. Good guy. I promise. So I wouldn't fall. That's all there is to it, honest. Our story is rushed and defensive, making it seem as fake as a politician's promise. The principal doesn't seem to buy it. His lips are pursed and his eyes are flat. Well, whatever you were doing better not happen again. Or you two children can share sweet nothings in detention. I can feel heat rising to my cheeks. Josuke's in the same boat. At least. Sorry, Principal Dio. He picks up the trash bin, his head down. Let's go, let's go. Stone Ocean animated. I bow my head to Dio and follow Josuke back to the school. I can feel the principal's eyes boring into my back the whole time. Yeah, I still get caught every time, like, what is this saying? And then I realize it's the dumb shit that I wrote because I thought it would be funny like 40 minutes ago. Look around the classroom, making sure everything is in order. I keep trying to pause, peruse it? Say it? Pause it? It's obvious we are both still reeling from the accidental intimate scene we shared. Oh, makes sense of it. Okay, so I'm basically saying that the parses to make oh, okay, gotcha. I didn't know that's a word. Stop using big words. I'm a big dumb idiot. I'm dumb. So Stone Ocean is part 6 of JoJo, and Steel Ball Run is part 7 of JoJo. The production company said that if they're going to make an animated series of JoJo, they're gonna follow it super like in order, so they don't want to skip any parts. Oh, okay, yeah, this it's like, what is this game trying to say? I guess I'll go bring the key to the staff room. Okay, I thought we already did that, but I guess we didn't. Yeah, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. You betcha. When are we gonna see the thing? We both part ways. When Josuke's out of sight, I stop myself to give moment to. I stopped myself. I stopped and give myself a moment to process everything because I can't read. The students had to return a key, and I was like, what the fuck are we returning? Because I didn't read the key part. Oh my god. No, nothing bad. Stop it. Disgusting. What the hell? What would have happened if the principal hadn't shown up? My heart kicks into high gear at the thought. It's way too easy for me to recall the feeling of Josuke's arm around my waist, the waist, the warm broadness of his chest, the smell of cheap cologne and hairspray, smell I want to get. Stop talking about smelling things. I really don't like talking about how people smell. You can argue all you want, but it's pretty obvious it's just lazy writing. Well, you can argue all you want, but it all boils down to the fact that you're too lazy to use your own imagination. Or they talked the suitcase up so much that they couldn't think of anything satisfying to reveal because it could never be as fantastical as they built it up to be. And that's why they left it up to the viewer, because their imagination can come up with whatever the blah 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 fantastical, thus making it satisfying for everyone. They've been at it all morning. The three of us usually chat before class, and it almost always turns into lighthearted arguments like this. Pulp Fiction. Oh god. Josuke looks. Sorry, Joseph. And also, like, I don't know why Pulp Fiction is such a big thing. Honestly, am I a Joseph in this situation? Because I'm like, why is Pulp Fiction so good? Like, I don't see why it's that good. I like the Uma Thurman, like, the thing where she's like, why can't we just eat in silence? I like that line. I'm like, okay, that's very applicable. Everyone needs to use it. But, like, I generally don't understand the movie and why it's good. You didn't like it that much overall, it's just a few scenes. Yeah, same. Like, I like that scene. I like when they broke into the house and it's like, English, motherfucker, do you speak it? I think that's one of the lines of the show. I don't know. I don't know, I might be making shit up at this point. Joseph looks at me, obviously annoyed at the back and forth of their discussion. What do you think? Oh, right, my name. What do you think, Stone Ocean Animated? By what do you think, he means please decide who's in the right. Samuel L. Jackson's whole speech was fantastic. Yeah. Why don't we settle this over a royale with cheese? Joseph's grin widens. Such a cop-out. But it's an acceptable answer. You're off the hook this time. Caesar opens his mouth, obviously about to launch right back into the debate. Why is this taking forever? Oh my god, it's 4 o'clock! It took me 2 hours to get here. Jesus Christ. Joseph walks into the classroom right then, saving me from any more of their debate. Joseph seems to have noticed me perk up and whips his head around before turning back to me with a wink. Come on, Caesar-chan, let's give the lovebirds some privacy. My face is flushed when Josuke plops his bag down in his seat and turns towards me. What was that about? He called us lovebirds. Oh no. Seeing him blush only makes me blush harder. Josuke shoots a look over at Joseph, who's watching from his desk. What the fuck was that sound? I feel like a bird is attacking my building, but okay. Josuke flips him the bird and then Joseph catches it before putting it against his heart and batting his eyes. So Jonathan walks in and the chatter in the classroom dies down. He takes attendance and I can't help but notice that he's in a really good mood. Well, maybe that's not the best way to put it since good seems to be his permanent state of mood. He seems excited about something. Mr. Jonathan rushes through the morning announcements before taking a deep breath and beaming at the class. Last but certainly not least to discuss is, he pauses dramatically, the class field trip. The students erupt in excited chatter and Mr. Jonathan waits a few seconds before speaking up again. This year we'll be going to the beach. More excited chatter, can't lie, I'm pretty pumped, Jonathan, blah blah blah. Why does he look so downcast? But keep in mind that if your grades don't look good, his cheeriness has subsided into a serious tone, then your chances of participating aren't going to look good. Oh. Jonathan wraps up the announcements. My good mood at the news of the class trip is soured. I really don't want to go if Josuke has to stay behind. Just how bad are his grades? Oh Jesus. When the lunch bell rings and Josuke doesn't jump up from his desk like usual. Oh. I don't know when I put a when in there. Instead, he gets up like an inmate going to the electric chair. Jesus. Hey Josuke. We have to have some one-on-one private tutoring sessions with Josuke. Yeah, kind of. If you watch the previous stream I did, it's on the VOD, and you don't have to watch it because I'm just gonna tell you what happens. So you basically do something with Josuke, and I think it's like you try to change your grades, like sneaking into school and shit. Doesn't work out, so at the end you just decide to skip the school trip and spend time with him instead. So you are like both studying at his house, but in the middle of the studying, he takes a break, and then somehow during the break, like you and his mom set up like one of those inflatable pool things so that you two can have your own like beach shit at his house. And he's like, this is so nice, blah blah blah, it's really cute. And then you kiss, kissy kissy, and then boom, done. His mom playing pro wingman. Exactly, like his mom was like, wow, how did you even prepare this? What the fuck? Okay. Yeah. Why so glum? Your flies down. About the class trip, Josuke visibly stiffens before deflating. What about it? I don't know, I could see something was bothering you about it. Do you have some sort of sad backstory that revolves around the beach and you haven't set foot in the stand ever since the tragic events of your childhood? Josuke sputters out a laugh. Nothing that dramatic, thank God. The life dies out on his face again. It's my grades. They're not exactly good. So, no class trip? Seems like it. Well, there's only one thing we can do in this situation. We gotta change your grade before then. Josuke scoffs. No amount of studying is gonna bump my grade up enough by the end of the month. I mean, I appreciate the offer, but don't get me wrong. My grade has to raise by a whole letter by the end of the month. Damn, he's right. Don't give up hope, Josuke, we can still pull it off. By his face, I can tell that he knows it's impossible. Josuke drags his hands down his face and groans. The only hope we have is if Mr. Jonathan goes in and changes my grade, which definitely isn't happening. This gives me a little sprout of an idea. Maybe it doesn't have to be Mr. Jonathan who changes the grade. Josuke cocks an eyebrow, obviously confused. Maybe we can go and change the grade. Are you serious? He looks around the empty classroom before leaning in and lowering his voice. We couldn't! That would be insane! Maybe I messed up by suggesting something so extreme. Do you really think we could pull it off? Let's ask the school nursery to do it! Yeah, maybe, you know, I'll just chop off my hand and be like, yo, can you change this grade real quick? I'll give you this, and you can go be happy about it. Hold on. He's a very interesting serial killer, though. Like he's written exactly how a serial killer should be written, in my opinion. Like, he's just off and creepy and real fucked up. And that's, like, correct. I hate it when shows or, like, documentaries try to paint, like, a serial killer in, like, oh, woe is me, society has cast me out, I am now a sad child, but at least I'm good looking and stuff like, okay, I'm specifically referring to the Ted Bundy documentary. That was so bad. That was such fucking garbage. Gotta hand it to him, he's a talented guy. Hand it to him? Really? Really now? I'm done. I hate this stream. He's down for it. I mean, I think we could. It wouldn't be easy though. Josuke looks around again. Holy shit, I can't believe we're actually gonna do this. Do you have a plan? I don't. I sit down at my desk and Josuke pulls his up next to mine. Time to start brainstorming. Oh, I look at the directions scrawled in my palm. Palm. This is definitely the place. Josuke said his mom wasn't home and just a knock, but I can feel my heart racing guiltily nonetheless. I'm really antsy about going to a boy's house. You really shouldn't be worrying about this right now, but okay. In the middle of the night with no parental supervision. And the fact that we're about to break into the school doesn't help much either. I gently knock 3 times on the front door. Ba-ba-da-ba, as the seconds tick by, I can feel panic swelling in my gut. Oh god, what if I have the wrong house? I break out in a cold sweat and shuffle on my feet. It's gonna be hard to explain why a teenager dressed in all black is on someone's porch past midnight. The door opens, I feel like my heart is about to straight up quit on me. Oh, that's my name. God fucking damn it. Okay, Stone Ocean animated, you came! My limbs suddenly feel like jelly as relief washes over me. Oh, of course I did. Josuke grins at me and ushers me inside. Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Yeah, no worries, just... That's not my ceiling. His house is really nice even though I can hardly see in the dark. Oh, that splattered, like, paint. Not like wet paint, but like paint cracklings. Oh my god, that outfit. I feel like this is the most noticeable part of his body. So the fact that he didn't do anything. Also, he has a heart-shaped belt, which I get that you gotta because it's your character, but okay. That coffee table's right. Ow. I have no idea why Josuke didn't flip on a few lights. Maybe it's his way of mentally preparing for the dark deed we're about to commit. I get a good look of Josuke's outfit. The look suits him. Break down. Sorry. Did you get the key? Josuke goes to his desk and picks up something before turning to me with a grin and holding a silver key up. It's almost too easy to nab it. They should probably think of increasing security in the staff room, considering it's a school for delinquents. Did you do your part of the preparations? I propped open one of the side doors to the school before I left. Josuke takes a deep breath before letting it out in a slow exhale. We're really gonna do this. Seems like it. He bounces on his heels like he's about to jump off a cliff and he has to pump himself up for it. I get how he feels. Okay, let's go. We're completely silent as we make the short walk to the school. No cars pass by, but I feel like we're about to be busted any second. When I glance at Josuke, his eyes are skittering about our surroundings. I love how neither of them considered that Jonathan would look at the grades tomorrow. Notice that Josuke's grades suddenly went up a whole letter. Yeah, they're pretty short-sighted. Actually, that's an interesting point, because I'm now realizing that, like, if that's intentional, then they have a really good understanding of Josuke's character. But then again, I said it like the previous stream that I thought that Josuke was really well written because his character's actually like this in the show, and they took it like seriously. Because a lot of people just treat him as like a good guy, which is not correct. Jonathan's the pure good guy. Josuke's honestly kind of a dick sometimes. His eyes are skittering around on the edge as I am. That's last chance to back out. So, me. It's your last chance to back out too, Josuke. Josuke scoffs and puffs out his chest. Me? Back out? Ha ha ha. I would never. I was just asking in case you wanted to back out. Psh, are you kidding me? Danger's my middle name. Last chance to back out, me. So, hey. The was the bit where I was like, what is this on about again? And then I realized it's my name. How has it taken me so long and I still don't know what my fucking name is? Danger's my middle name. My day doesn't start until I commit a few beanies. We're both scared shit out of our minds, but our fake confidence is enough to elevate our spirits a bit. We make our way down to the school, side of the prop door and closed it. No such luck. Josuke opens the door and we peer into the dark hallway. Go in together. I grab his wrist and give it a reassuring squeeze. Together? He swallows and gives me a nervous smile. Together. We hesitate for another moment before both stepping forward. Danger's your middle name. Your last name is your last name is the middle third of the OED? Why is Danger my middle name? Like, with a name as elaborate as mine, it should honestly be a little longer, my middle name. Another step and we're inside the school. What is the point of middle names? Like, did anyone actually come up with a study on that? Because I'm interested in why we need middle names for some reason. I should just Google that later. Mental note to Google that. Me. I'm gonna forget, but it's okay. Another step when we're inside the school. I let the door go and it swooshes close. It feels like the door of a crypt closing. And now we're sealed in with all the spooky critters in the that frequent such places. Critters that frequent such places. Jesus, can't read. I let go of Josuke even though it's the last thing I want to do. I make my voice deep and dramatic. We're in. Josuke snorts quietly. Was that your hacker voice? Maybe. He laughs behind his hand and shakes his head. Save it for when we actually break into a computer. A good and fair point. Okay, so we need to go to Mr. Jonathan's room, change a grade, and leave. Easy peasy. The easiest of peasiest. Mr. Jonathan's room isn't too far from where we're at. We both stick to ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. The sound of our footsteps loud and echoing in the hall despite our best efforts to be quiet. We're almost there when Josuke grabs my arm. Did you hear something? We both stop, taking in the deathly silence of the school. A few 10 seconds pass, and the only thing I hear is a hurried breathing and the sound of my heart pumping hectically in my ears. The only one who hacks in the school. Okay. You think you're funny? You think you're funny? Hee hee ha ha's. How many of these horrible puns have you like dropped in chat? I think you dropped like 5 already, and every time I die a little bit more. I don't know how much more life I have in me, bro. What do you think you heard? I don't know. I'm probably being paranoid. We start walking again, but slower and more oh god, I kicked something else. Slower and more careful. Josuke doesn't let go of my arm, a fact I'm incredibly aware of. We stop in front of Mr. Jonathan's room. This is it. Josuke gives a shaky nod and fumbles in his pocket for the key. For a moment I'm worried that he doesn't have it, but he pulls it out and smiles nervously at me. It's really all you do? He takes in a deep breath. Let's do this. The sound of a key scraping the keyhole grates against my nerves. Poor Josuke's hands are trembling like crazy, and it takes him nearly a whole minute of floundering with the doorknob before getting it open. We both scramble into the room and shut the door quickly. Once we're in the room, it's like I can actually breathe. Josuke leans against the door and grins at me. So far so good. At least we know that if this doesn't work, we can both drop out and take on a life of burglary. Not when you guys are just talking so much. Jesus Christ, keep your voices down. Josuke laughs and slides down the door so that he's sitting. I need a second, my heart's going crazy right now. I sit down next to him and we both let our nerves settle. School really looks different at night. I get what you mean. The moonlight is streaming through the windows, casting everything in a blue tint that it's kind of serene. The shadows of the desk are long and dark along the glossy floor, stretched as if it's reaching for us. Having a heart attack in the middle of a robbery is definitely not a good idea. I don't know why he's like freaking out so badly. What's the worst that could happen? Huh? Like, you get detention. You're gonna get detention anyway. And when they find out that you do this, so bruh. The absolute silence, the lighting, it's like we're underwater. Just the two of us. I'm glad you came with me. I've never done something so crazy before. Me neither. What, really? Yep, I'm pretty straight-laced in all honesty. Josuke laughs. I guess we bring out each other's wild sides. He's quiet for a few moments. So what brought you to the school? Like, really? Like, I've been kinda dying to know. Tell the truth. Are you a gambling man, Josuke? He furrows his brow. When the mood strikes, I suppose. Yeah, I'd say the same for myself. But it just so happens that one of my gambling moods ended in a lost bet. And the consequence was for me to, well, to streak across campus. Josuke's eyes widen. Streak? You mean like as naked as the day I was born? Yes. As you can imagine, the principal didn't think it was as funny as my friends did. Oh my god. I know. But yeah, that's my origin story. It's how I came to be a Uniku Academy home of delinquents. What's definitely cooler than my origin story, punching a guy in the face is a lot more run-of-the-mill than running around naked. Josuke sighs and gets up. I guess we should get this over with. I get up too. We both head to Mr. Jonathan's desk together, where his old dinosaur of a computer sits. Josuke plops down on Mr. Jonathan's chair and shakes the mouse. The old machine whirs before the screen lights up. A picture of the Great Dane greets us, his mouth open in one of those cute doggy smiles and his big pink tongue lolling out. In the center of the screen is an empty bar asking for the password. Oh. I didn't think this far. Me neither. We both stare blankly at the screen, the little cursor seeming to taunt our predicament. Try password! I lean around Josuke and tap out with the word password before hitting enter. Wrong password. Try password 1. I do, and it doesn't work either. Well, damn. Damn indeed. We stare at the computer long enough for it to go to sleep. So what now? I guess we admit defeat. Josuke groans sadly. Goodbye, sunny beach trip. I put a reassuring hand on his shoulder. Who needs a beach trip to have fun? Let all those losers run around and get sunburned and sand in their asses. We can have a way better time without them. I tried. Josuke is quiet for a few beats of silence. We? What, you think I go to the break without my best friend? Fan chance. Josuke gets up at the chair and surprises me with a hug. It lasts no more than a few seconds, but damn if I had a better hug in my life. I had to hug someone the other day and I felt so bad because I was like, oh my god, she's probably thinking, wow, this person fucking sucks at hugging. And I'm like, yep, it's true. It's true, and I suck at it. Sorry, you have to deal with this now. He pulls back, his face bright and happy. What was that for? Don't get me wrong, I appreciated it. I'm glad it's so dark in the room because I can feel my face that is on fire. Bop, bop, bop. I appreciate everything you do for me. You're kind of amazing, you know? I punch his arm because I don't know what to say to that. You're so damn sappy, Josuke. Josuke laughs. All the sap is entirely your fault. He sighs happily and looks to the door. I guess we should get going. Hugging is so hard because half the time people want that leave room for Jesus shoulder touch hug and I want a full-on bear hug. So you just go straight, like how you hug is like you bend down really low and then you run, you grab your knees and then you throw yourself forward. And then you realize, oh no, this is not a hug. This is a full-on tackle. And then you all die on the floor and they go, what the fuck's your problem? You go, I'm sorry, you surprised me. And then they'll be like, okay, I've learned my lesson for life. I'm never gonna touch you ever again. A+. I guess we should get going. Okay, here we go, people. Here we go. Oh no, I've assaulted instead of expressing affection. Oh dear. I nod and we leave the room, closing and locking the door behind us. So people who have seen this before, they'll be like, why are we doing this again? Because there's a special ending. There is a special ending here. Secret ending. The atmosphere shifts back into something dangerous as we start down the hallway. We make it quite a ways down when I hear something. I mean, it's a special ending, but I feel like it's also an undeveloped ending, and you'll see why. Did you hear that? I nod and we both freeze to hear what it is. There's a song playing from another room. Oh my god, there's someone here. As if summoned by my thoughts, a door opens further down the hallway. It feels like my brain is short-circuiting and I'm standing there like a deer in the headlights. Me? Hide. So last time we picked hide, right? We got like that kind of anxiety-fueled like locker scene. So now we're gonna run. I take off down the hall. Josuke gives a weak protest, but I pay it no mind. I turn down the hallway and keep on pumping my legs like the devil himself is on my tail. The music is fading, but I still run. Where the hell is the exit? I reach another turning point and hesitate for a split second. It doesn't really matter. He spent so long saying your name that whoever it was already came out of the room, went to get a coffee, and came back before he was done. I turn left and keep running. There's just one more hallway. God, why does the school have to be so damn big? You! I stumble to a stop. I wasn't fast enough. With my chest heaving, I turn around. Oh god, it's the principal. Oh no, it's Dio. Oh no, the world's fucking most annoying guy is here. I'm so screwed. What on earth are you doing in the school after hours? Listen, I know it's really bad for me to be here, but I lost the bet. And the consequences was to break into school at night. I sense some hostility towards Dio. I really like him, like, as a character, honestly. Like, he's like the character you have to hate. Like, he's such a fucking asshole. But at the same time, you're like, god damn it, you're such a good character. I love him. He's just great. And then like when he's paired with other characters, it's just because like my favorite character in JoJo is Jonathan, so the good guy, and he's like the perfect villain for him. So I'm just like, god damn it, I hate you, but also I can't hate you. So okay. The consequences was to break into school at night. Yes, exactly. The principal hums quietly to himself and looks me up and down. I don't think he buys it. Look, I'm really sorry. Are you here alone? The question sets off warning alarms in my head, but there's no way I can throw Josuke into this mess because of my mistake. It's just me. Dio looks at me for a few more moments before he turns and starts down the hallway, his heels clacking smartly on the linoleum. It makes me wonder why I hadn't heard that earlier when he was following me, because he can fly. He can defy gravity. Very well, come with me. Having no other choice, I hang my head and do as I'm told. Why don't you just run? We pass by Mr. Jonathan's room and I don't see Josuke anywhere. I guess he found a really good hiding place or he managed to escape. I can hear the music coming again. He's gonna kill me too. I guess so. Coming from the door he had seen open earlier. As we approach it, I can see it's the principal's office. So this is the part of the game where it's kind of like fucked up because I think this is supposed to look like the principal's office, but it just looks like me and I'm now Madoka from like Mahou Shoujo Madoka. Oh no, I'm gonna make a promise now and sell my soul and become a witch. Not a witch, but a magical girl, and I'm gonna kill Dio with the power of whatever my goddamn promise was. Filler art, right? It's not a real dating sim if you can't die horribly in multiple ways. Exactly. But I think the first time I saw that was when Dream Daddy came out. And then like there's that secret ending with the guy with the pink shirt. I forgot his name. And that was kind of crazy, but apparently that was a thing. So then I started researching on like dating games with like killing in it, and it's such a like popular idea. Why? Who? Why? Why is okay? But anyway, Dio leads me inside and shuts the door. He motions to a stiff-looking chair situated directly in front of his desk. Please have a seat. Oh no, he's stepping on Madoka. Fuck you. Reserved to my fate, I sit down and wring my hands in my lap. I think it's the humor if everything's going so horribly wrong. It's like, how did you fuck up this badly that you're now dying? And then the player just goes, I don't know. Yeah. Look at me. Oh my god, it's 4:30 and I'm still playing this game. Reserved to my fate, I sit down and wring my hands in my lap. Dio doesn't sit behind this desk as I thought he would. Instead, he goes to a bookshelf crammed with thick and old-looking books. There's a record player nearby, perched on the beautiful side table. The vinyl is like pressed ink, shining darkly as it revolves slowly and plays the classical piece. This was a game about dating cute people in school and somehow you managed to die brutally. Ah, right. You're the new student, so I really would... oh, you're the new student, correct? Yeah. He runs a finger along the spine of one of the books. You've been here for such a short time, yet you're causing so much trouble. He turns to look at me, and it feels like my blood turns to ice. What's up with that stare? Ha 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 ha. Did Araki forget about his ability to turn people into ice? Because what the fuck, Araki? You're the new student, correct? So no one will miss you. Yes! Oh no! Oh no, my parents will miss me. Do I have parents in this game? Whatever shall I do with you? Detention seems like a good answer. Suspension is a worst case scenario, but something primal in me knows that this Dio guy has darker plans. He leaves the shelf and paces slowly behind my chair. I look at my hands, my tongue feeling heavy and clumsy in my mouth. You thought you had parents, but it was really me! Dio! I know. I jump because his voice is right next to my ear. One of his hands is placed on my shoulder and I'm repulsed by how cold it feels, like the hand of a corpse. The perfect punishment for a troublesome bunny like me. Bunny? I can feel his breath on my neck as cold as his hand. Something bad is about to happen. Even knowing this, I feel petrified, unable to move. The hand on my shoulder snakes up to where it's cradling my neck in a dry, deadly embrace. Oh, my dear, your heart is pounding so fast. Could it be that you're afraid? I give a... Am I supposed to... No, Dio, my heart's pounding because I'm turned on. Damn, I'm horny as fuck. Yeah. No, of course I'm scared, you fucking idiot. Come on, man, I didn't know your EQ was that bad. Like, open your eyes, bro. Wake up. Man. He's a really stupid guy for, like, someone who's over, like, 100 years old. I give a jerky, nervous nod. As I do, I feel his fingernails dig into my skin. There's an immense pressure from his fingernails that breaks in a burst of heat. I gasp, and I can feel the warmth slide down my collarbone. It'll be fine, my darling. Sleep. Sleep. Bad end, Dio gives you the suck. Okay. July? Joseph and Caesar wanted me to get ice cream with them, but I declined, even though an icy treat is just what I needed after a long day in the sun. But alas, I decided this morning that after the trip I would check in with Josuke to see how he's holding up. This is not what I was led to believe the suck was. False advertising. I knock on the front door, less than a minute passes before it opens, and none other than Josuke himself is looking at me with shock. Me? Hey, pal. He gives me an uncertain smile. What are you doing here? I just wanted to pop by and say hi, see how you're doing and all that. Maybe do a little studying, though I might pass out on you. I'm pretty pooped from the class trip. That's, very, considerate of you. What can I say? I'm one hell of a friend. Josuke doesn't seem to feel the same way. His normally shining eyes seem flat, and the smile he's giving me is one that most people reserve for a passing stranger. Don't worry about me. I've done enough studying for a lifetime today. You can go ahead and take your nap without having to bother with me. Well, I mean, we could watch a movie or something too if you don't want to study. Josuke rubs his neck contemplatively. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm pretty tired too. Ah, yeah man, I get that. An awkward silence passes. It takes so longer for the game to render my name. It just goes... Is it over yet? Oh my god, no. An awkward silence passes. Well, I really appreciate you stopping by. Me? Yeah, I'll see you at school, man. Yeah. And then the doors close, just like that. I figured that I can probably catch up with Joseph and Caesar, but after my exchange with Josuke, I don't really feel like it. As I trudge home, I know that I screwed up somewhere in my relationship with Josuke. If only I could restart and make things better with him. Bad ending, stop being such a jackass to Josuke. Hey! Dio literally sucked my blood. What am I supposed to do? Okay. Well, I think that's that. We have every ending of this game, I think. Main menu. Let me go see the gallery real quick. What? I'm missing stuff? What? What? A hook? What the fuck? What the fuck? What am I missing? What am I possibly missing? Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is this? I've kissed all the boys. What the fuck? Wait, what? Where's Joe? Oh, come on, game. Okay, the game is telling me, like, it's probably being like, oh, because you didn't, your last ending was the... Let's just look at my good boy. I've won the game, okay? I finished it. I finished the goddamn game. And I had to do so much research just to figure out how to goddamn finish this game. Where did I go wrong? Could it be because I skipped the field trip to spend the day with him, but he went on the field trip anyway? Nah, that can't be it. I think it's probably when I, like, didn't touch his hand. That's probably when the relationship started going down the toilet. Anyway, I love this game a lot. It's probably my game of the year because of all the bullshit and the fun that it is. But yeah, I'm finally done with it. And I dated all these boys in their stupid crop tops and their booby windows, and it was great. I love it. And the team that made it, very talented group of writers. I'm sorry you can't read.